Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Right back like we left something, man. Y'all come on up in here, man. Come on up in here. Right back like we left something, man. Y'all come on up. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another edition of the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by the LDBC. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. I am Junior the Truth, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Shout out to the LDBC. That is the entire Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit the website, man. The website's housed at www.ldbcsports.com. Go over there and create a profile, man. Get that thing going, man. It's free as hell. So go ahead. You have no excuses, man. None whatsoever. I am, once again, Junior the Truth. Be sure to subscribe to my channel over at www.youtube.com/Junior the Truth. That is JUNIORTHETRUTH, man. We really, really, truly appreciate you guys for rocking with us as usual, man. You know what I mean? Another week, you know what I'm saying? Before we even get started, man, and we even go any deeper into it, man, go on and drop that thing, man. Where you from? Where you tuning in from, man? We need to know. So go ahead, man, and get that thing in there. And once again, don't forget to go ahead and visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com, man. Yes, indeed. Famous. What's your Famous? I see you in the building, man. I need your email address, bruh. Email me, junior@juniorthetruth.com. JUNIORTH junior@juniorthetruth.com. Yes, indeed. But man, no further ado, man. Let's go ahead and get it going, man. In the building, we have 78 Sports TV, Coach Shelton Harrison, Cali Enigma, and the one LVZ. Man, I'm gonna start off, man. I'm gonna go over to you, Coach. What's going on, Coach? I think Coach might still be driving.
No, I'm good. It take a while to get off mute, man. For some reason, I don't know, man.
Okay. Well, tell the people how they can follow you, Coach.
Hey guys, just go over to a CSH Combat Sports show. I mean Combat Sports, and then just go ahead and subscribe, man. And smash that like button even before you see the video.
Yes, indeed. So let me go over to 78 Sports TV. What's going on, family?
What's going on, brother?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Right here on YouTube at 78 Sports TV, on Facebook at Kevin Nash, and at LDBCsports.com.
Yes, indeed. Cali Enigma, what's going on, brother?
Oh, man, same old shit, different day.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can find me on the Cali Enigma. Actually, it's the Cali Enigma, the Cali Enigma Boxing Network. And you can follow me on the Cali Enigma 2. And you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, too, at the Cali Enigma. Just follow me on all 4 of those platforms right there. All right?
Yes, indeed. The one LVZ. What's going on, family?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. Chilling with my good brothers on a Wednesday night.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Man, y'all can find me at the one LVZ Live. Peckerwood. That's right, Peckerwood. See, I won't have no Kendrick Lamar shit because I'm calling them Peckerwoods. Peckerwood Punishment. And of course, you can find me at LVZ, LDBC Boxing, all on YouTube. Holla at me.
Yes, indeed. Famous Athletics. What's going on, family?
Hey.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, indeed.
Good. I'm back.
Yes, indeed. Hey. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Y'all can just Google Famous FA''MUS or follow me on any social media platform, Famous Athletics. Feel good to be back, man. I haven't been on here. I tried to get on last week, but we here now, so it is what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, and make sure everybody go and join the Facebook page, Twitter, all the social media sites, but definitely the Facebook page, so y'all can just get. That's another way to get notified when we drop videos. Everybody from the LDBC should be dropping their videos inside there.
Yes, indeed. So, hey, Famous, I'm gonna come to you, man. Go ahead. We're gonna let you cook. I want to know your review of the Stevenson versus Jack fight from over the weekend, man. What'd you think about the fight?
I caught the tail end of the fight. I caught when from the 8th round to the 12th, but pretty much my prediction on the fight, I was wrong. I mean, I know a lot of people's prediction was wrong unless you didn't have it a draw, but I pretty much saw Jack. Like I said, he wasn't gonna have enough power to really get Stevenson out of there. And from what I saw, I seen Stevenson hurt Badu Jack, and Stevenson looked like he was tired. He just had like that burst of energy. I think it was in the 10th round.
Mm-hmm.
So I really didn't get a chance to watch the whole fight, but I thought Stevenson was going to knock Badu Jack out. I just thought Badu Jack, and I still think Badu Jack is just he could probably beat him in a rematch from what I saw, but he got to step on the gas from round one. From what I heard, that Stevenson was sweeping the first rounds. So that's the thing with Jack. Jack is like, he likes to have competitive fights. He don't get a clear, decisive win when he's in these type of fights. So with that being said, man, I don't know. I mean, if they have a rematch, if it's going to be in Canada, hey, it is what it is. But if they're going to move forward, I don't know. Stevenson still got the belt, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. But I had Stevenson winning. I didn't get a chance to watch it from the first round, so I saw it from the 8th to the 12th, and that's just my assessment from what I saw. But, we'll see what comes if they have the rematch, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV. Let me go to you. What do you think? What's next for Adonis Stevenson, man, with regards to his career?
I seen the WBC president come out and say that because right now Stevenson has another mandatory. Since Alvarez moved on to fight Kovalev, Stevenson has a new mandatory in Alexander Vostik. Now, Vostik saying he want his shot. He not finna stick around waiting like Alvarez. WBC president says they're gonna, doing double talk. They said they're gonna make Stevenson fight Vostik, but the Jack fight was a close fight, so they're gonna be understanding if Stevenson want to fight Jack again. So once again, WBC is not making Adonis Stevenson fight his mandatories. The man's fought one mandatory since he's been a champion, and that was in 2013 when he fought what's the boy name? Tony Bellew. You know what I'm saying? He fought Tony Bellew. Piece of the sister Ashley's corner in the building. Yeah, so he fought whatchamacallit, Tony Bellew, and since then he ain't fought none of his mandatories, which it's been Eleider Alvarez. So I don't know. He probably gonna fight Badu Jack in a rematch. Jack probably gonna beat him in a rematch. You know what I mean? But it's sad. Stevenson ain't fought none of these light heavyweights, man. But that's my take on it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sister Ashley in the building. What's going on, Ash?
Hey, what's up?
You got it. You got it. Tell the people how they can follow you.
You can follow me on YouTube and on Twitter, both at Ashley's Corner. Ashley spelled ASHL2 with 2 E's, apostrophe S, and corner is spelled with a K.
Yes, indeed. So same question for you. What do you think is next for well, I won't ask you what's next for Stevenson. I'm gonna ask you what's next for Badu Jack.
Man. Well, let me say real quick about Stevenson. Stevenson needs to retire. Stevenson needs to retire on a win and just get his 40-year-old ass the hell up out of there. All right, the fight was okay, but you could tell that he was showing his age. Just like Badu Jack said, I'm gonna make him feel 40. He looked 40 around round 8. All right, Stevenson's knees looked like they was 25 pounds apiece. Okay, when the 8th round came around, his legs look heavy as hell. But Badu Jack needs to keep doing what he's doing. But when it comes to him fighting these bigger guys that's stronger than him, he need to turn on that heat around round 3 or 4. Wait until after the 5th round or the 6th round or even the 7th round is way too late, because now you need to win every single round.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Yeah. That's all I think about Jack, man. I think Jack need to stop starting slow, and maybe he'll get past these draws that he be getting, man. He's like the king of draws now.
Yeah, he is, man. I don't know. It's a rough
Ain't
way.
that wrong with being the king of draws, except when you boxing. Only time it's bad being king of draws is when you boxing.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay.
I knew I set myself up for that one, but still, he's the king of draws.
Yes, indeed. Trap House, what's up, baby?
What's good, family? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
YouTube, Trap House Boxing, Twitter at Trap House Boxing, Instagram, Trap House Boxing, and that's it.
Well, you already know I got the two things, man. First, I got to give you your, I got to give you your salute and your props because you're the only person I heard. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Trap, can you hear?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, you're the only person that I heard who actually said that this fight will probably end up being a draw. So what are your thoughts on the Stevenson versus Jack fight?
Oh, you talking about when I said I thought it was gonna be a draw?
Yes, sir.
No, I picked Badu Jack to win that fight. That was the JoJo Diaz fight. I said it was gonna be a draw.
Oh, the Diaz versus Russell fight. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault. Well, let me congratulate you.
Yeah, my take on the fight though, man, check this out. Man, I was going for Badu Jack to win. He ain't picked the pace up early, like Ashley said. He got to look. To me, Badu Jack, man, he don't have the power to keep these 175 guys up off of him like that. And in order for him to be effective with that 168 punching power he got, and that's my guy.
Man, you dropped off.
He didn't. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you now.
He was reluctant to engage. You know what I'm saying? Especially the first 6-7 rounds of the fight. Badu Jack was trying to stay way away from that left hand. And I said in my breakdown, I said, this dude needs to attack the left hand. He needs to throw his right hand, sometimes double it up, close the distance, and start landing them left hooks to the body. Adonis Stevenson was letting Badu Jack in on the inside a lot. Anytime he wanted to get in there, he invited him in there. Badu Jack was on his left shoulder at times. He wouldn't even work. He'd just sit in the pocket and wouldn't do a damn thing. And come wait for the ref to break up the damn fight. And that's another thing. The ref, I don't know what the fuck the ref was doing. Every time they was in there trying to work in the inside, because it wasn't really much working in the inside going on. So when they did decide to work, the ref brought his little fat, greasy, beer drinking, wing eating ass to the breaking up the fight every goddamn 2 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is this goddamn ref doing, man? So that's another thing. I didn't understand why Badu Jack didn't press the fight early, man. He's supposed to press that fight early. He waited too late. And my initial thoughts, I thought he won the fight. But when I looked at the fight again, Adonis Stevenson, I thought did enough to win that fight. And I'm going to tell you something, that if they fight again, it's still a 50-50 fight in my opinion. Because if Adonis Stevenson start going to that body early, and he hit him with another, because I'm gonna tell you, if he hit him early with a real shot, instead of that push jab to the body, because that was a tired shot that he hit him with, and had him moving all around like one time, like Keith Thurman and shit. If he start early, Badu Jack might be in trouble. But on the flip side, if Badu Jack start early and he don't get knocked out, that's why I say it's a 50-50 fight. It could be either or. But if he start early and he get clapped early, we already know it's good night Irene for Badu Jack. But to me, my opinion, Badu Jack need to fight a guy like Sullivan Barrera to get him over the hump. I think he need to fight that guy, to get him to that level. Because I don't think he beats Bivol. I think he might beat Kovalev, but like Bivol, he won't beat Bivol, man. I'm sorry, he ain't gonna be able to beat no guy like Bivol.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to B&B Boxing. He says, he just showed up late. Cali Enigma, I'm gonna go over here to you, sir. Just want to know your thoughts on the Russell Jr. versus Diaz fight.
Oh man, I thought that Gary Russell, the first couple rounds, He was actually great, but I also thought that he missed a lot of shots. A lot of those shots hit the gloves and the forearms of JoJo Diaz. And then after that, I thought he gassed out a little bit. And I thought JoJo Diaz did a great job going to the body, ripping shots to the body, man. And I thought he was hurting. And I'm not just thinking, he was hurting Russell. And I was thinking for a minute that he was going to stop him. And then all of a sudden he gassed out. And then he really had nothing left. And then Gary Russell did a great job of actually stepping, actually boxing, providing movement, stand on the outside, utilizing that jab, and jabbing to the body, throwing combination when he need to, and getting out of danger, man. And when he get on the ropes, he get off the ropes, man. After that, because when he was standing right in front of JoJo Diaz was killing him to the body, man. And if those two guys fight again, I got JoJo Diaz by knockout, man. I think JoJo Diaz will come in better shape. I thought that the fact that he came in, that he had to cut weight, had to cut so much weight. I think he had to cut weight the day of the fight, or I should say the day of the weigh-in. And he had to cut a lot of weight. He was still sitting in the sauna for something like 6 hours or something to cut weight. So I think he had to make weight like twice. And he really struggled to make weight. And I think that had something to do with the fact of him gassing out. And I think that's why that Russell was able to pick it up. And I thought that he was way bigger than Russell. And I think the idea of Gary Russell moving up to 130 is nuts. I think Gary Russell should stay right where he is. And I heard that Abner Mares and Leo Santa Cruz are game to fight him now. So he has big fights down at 126. There's no reason for him to move up to 130 now. And I think that, like I said, if JoJo Diaz gets a rematch, and I think he should, I got JoJo Diaz over, man. I think those body shots will be wicked, especially if he can start early on. Because I don't think he did anything. I don't think he did anything different than he normally does in fights, which is coming forward and ripping to the body, man. We know he's a fantastic body puncher, and I think as long as he doesn't gas out, he absolutely beats Gary Russell Jr., man. That's my opinion.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me go over here to the one LVZ. So let me ask you, what do you think is next for Gary Russell? What does he do next? Where does he go next?
Gary, in my opinion, Gary is the best champion in there. He's been trying to unify the belt while getting ran from, dodged, men taking belts like Lee Selby over there to England and doing the Anthony Joshua model. Do the Anthony Joshua model and kidnap belts. Then you got Leo Santa Cruz and guys like that who just want to fight each other because they didn't want to fight Rigondeaux and they waited for him to get old. And they trying to do the same thing with Gary Russell, but they can't use the old he's not exciting, he's gonna run away. No, he's gonna come for you. And he'll come after you for 12 rounds if he needs to. I want to see him unify the belt, man. I want to see him unify the belt. I hope he can get those fights, but once again, you know how that is. This is the fight game. It's all determined on who want to hold the belt hostage and who ready to fight. And that's about it about that.
Yes, indeed. Coach, you there?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm sitting right here. What's up?
Yeah, okay. Hold on 1 second. Coach, go ahead, Trap.
No, I was just gonna tell L. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention to LVZ, but Oscar Valdez been calling Gary Russell ass out for about damn near 2 years now. Strong.
Who?
I'm just telling you, Oscar Valdez. You heard what I said.
No, I don't. That sound like that's the coffee bean picker, Oscar Valdez.
Oh God!
I ain't saying he'll beat him. I'm just saying he been calling him out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, God damn it, Fig Newton wanna be Black Fight Fan TV best friend. Let's talk about irrelevant shit then, Trap.
Yeah,
say what now?
Exactly. Nobody cares about Juan Valdez or whoever he is.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you this, Coach. So, as far as Diaz, as a result of the Russell Jr. fight, what do you think is next for Diaz?
I think Diaz probably need to. I don't know. I think this fight took a lot out of him, man. And to be honest, at first, I think it took him a while just to get over these jet. It seemed like he was a little bit nervous, man. And then when he got going, he actually started letting his hands go. But I don't see. This was kind of a brutal fight for him, man. Him, like having a tough time with the weight, and then just going 12 rounds with Gary Russell Jr. I actually thought he took some damage. I thought he took a little bit of damage in this fight, and he just, I don't know, man. He just didn't look like he had a lot of snap in his punches, man. Well, he didn't look very explosive. He just looked like, as the fight progressed on, he just looked tired, man. Like, damn, like dude, Gary Russell Jr., he was mixing it up. He was right there, but I thought, Gary Russell Jr. started really putting that pressure on him. I just don't think he know what to do. He didn't know what to do with that pressure. And then, Gary Russell Jr. started letting his hands go. And it's just like Diaz just kind of got to a point where I ain't gonna say like he was still fighting back, but he ain't have an answer, man. Gary Russell Jr. was too fast, man. This guy need to fight somebody. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight, maybe like Jason Sosa or somebody like that. Like, that'd be a good fight. Somebody where, he can actually, I don't know, be able to actually win a fight, because he's not going to win against the Gary Russell Jr.'s, man. He ain't gonna be able to do it. Or, unless he gets Superman and, they inject him in the ass with a needle to make him go faster. That's about the only way this guy gonna get some speed to beat these kind of guys. And, he definitely not gonna beat Lomachenko, I can't see him beating Lomo.
Shout out to B&B Boxing in the super chat. He says, "Come on, the book is out on Gary. He can't punch without standing still. He cannot punch without standing still."
But he's fast though. See, that's the thing. And I don't think Diaz had an answer for the speed. And you can tell, man, that there was a big speed disadvantage. And I won't say disadvantage taking away credit from Gary Russell Jr. But yeah, man, if somebody who can stand there and throw hands, it's almost like your offense is also your defense. Because if somebody constantly throwing punches in your face and they got a speed advantage, you're going to have to keep resetting, you got to keep resetting over and over to try to, find your spots. And it ain't no spots if somebody constantly throwing those punches, man. So I don't know. I feel like Diaz was having a hard time trying to adjust. That's just my take on the whole fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Coach. All right. Well, we got that shit out the way. So let's go ahead and get to the reason why y'all tuned in, the reason why we all logged in, the reason why. 78 Sports TV. AJ is on his American tour, quote unquote. What are your thoughts on Anthony Joshua's American tour and him showing up at the Western Conference final game last night? So on and so forth.
I hope AJ is over here trying to test the temperature and trying to sign this fight. I hope that's what he's doing. While he over here, I hope he meet up with Deontay Wilder, sit down with Al Haymon them, and try to hash this deal out. Otherwise, what is he doing over here? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But I'm just holding out. That maybe he gonna sign the contract to fight. I don't like the lies he telling. It's getting ridiculous. The man was just out here talking about he don't want the fight to be in America because Americans got a lot of tricks where they make you do press tours and you got to travel around and promote the fight. Fuck you doing now? You know what I'm saying? You over here for nothing? You finna go on Conan's show tonight. You at the game. You was on Stephen A. Smith's show. Oh, that's so much work. Oh, they gonna overwork me. I gotta focus on fighting. The fuck out of here, man. So I don't know what's going on, man. I'm gonna be talking to Wilder sometime today or tomorrow. I'll talk to Deontay Wilder and figure out what's going on, see if he know what the hell going on. Because AJ just get on my nerve. He talking greasy, you know what I'm saying, talking real tough and shit, man. Somebody needs to go and slap the shit out of him in the back of his head like a little punk. Slap him in the back of his head, not in the face. Slap him in the back of his head like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what needs to happen to him. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can't call it, man. I don't know if he just over here fronting. I don't know if he know he finna sign contract for the fight. I don't know. But he talking real greasy.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the Black British boxing fan. I see you in the chat room, family. I want to send you a special salute, man. You're more than welcome in here, man. So you in here, chop it up. You amongst your brothers, man. You amongst your brothers. So don't be easy. You see them ranches and stuff like that, man. They come in peace. So just be easy. Let me go over here. Same question to Famous Athletics. Hey, what's the deal with this press tour, man, with AJ?
Man, AJ ain't ready to walk through hell with gasoline drawers on. I don't know why he in the US. You feel me? I don't know why he in the US. He ain't ready for that real fire. He ain't. I don't know what's the deal with this situation with Anthony Joshua and Wilder. A lot of times I'll be lost. I get like bits and pieces. Like if I had Blood do a live stream, if I had Ticket, or if I had 78 do a live stream. But like that's how I keep up with what's going on because I don't have the energy for it. I mean, salute to the brothers because I know they're on a mission and they really want this fight to happen. But Anthony Joshua, he really don't mean nothing to me because once the fight is signed, sealed, then I'll be, with the promotional taxes. But right now, it's a different story. He's talking like he wants action, but he's not. I don't know. The contract need to be signed, to be honest. If he on a promotional tour over here, whatever he's doing, he could do whatever he want, But the people really want what the people want is the fight gonna happen because I'm pretty sure if Wilder would just pop up in the UK and go on Sky Sports and go on whatever show they got over there and go to this show and that show, people would be like, "Yo, why the fuck is Wilder in the UK? Is he trying to sign a fight or they not really playing? They playing with the fans more than anything, and the fans like to go along with it, I know some people was probably making jokes like, you see, Anthony Joshua, he's on ESPN, he's over here making fun of, but he's not signing the fight. So what do you like, entertainment, or do you want to see the entertainment inside the ring? We get so caught up on, oh man, Anthony Joshua's in the US, but did he strike did his pen strike the paper? Was it say did boxing scene reported the LDBC sports report the news that the fight is signed? No. So him being in America, he can do what he want, he can say what he want, but until you meet a Wilder, it's pointless. It's really pointless to me. Like I don't really care for Anthony Joshua till he signed that fight. And if this fight don't get signed, I mean, I've been on the fence with talking about it, but 9 times out of 10, it's the other side. It's not really us because we want the fight. And if they don't want to fight, that's on them at the end of the day. Wilder can keep going on with his career. But, AJ, when you're ready to walk through hell with gasoline drawers on, just call out Heyman and Deontay Wilder so you can get a piece of the bomb squad. Hey.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Black Horseman Promotions. I seen you just fell in the building. What's up, family?
Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, panel? What's up to all the moderators in the chat? Whole LDBC, what's cracking, y'all?
Yes, indeed, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Right here on YouTube, man, Black Horse Promotions and blackhorsepromotions.com. And all the links to my social media is right there on my homepage.
Yes, indeed. So tell me, man, what are your thoughts on Anthony Joshua and his American tour, quote unquote?
Well, man, I spoke on this a little earlier, man. I don't like the fact that this guy's getting all so much love and attention down here, man. I feel like Deontay Wilder doesn't even get this much attention and love down here like that. And they treating this guy like he's the American champion. And this guy's from the UK. I don't like how he just fucking snuck down here. He's getting, VIP treatment at the playoff game and whatnot. Golden State Warriors versus the Rockets. And it's just, I don't like it, man. And everybody, Reggie Miller going Facebook Live and, putting him on his social media. So it's like they promoting this guy. But all the while, there's no fight that's been, contract that's been signed yet. And they so slick, man. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua and all of them, to where it's just like, I don't know, man. He could be down here on some slick shit, and he could just be trying to recruit some fighters and shit because, I heard the news about Adrian Broner, turning down the deal with Eddie Hearn and shitting on him, talking about the shit is over. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I already don't know what them dudes is up to. But shit, I mean, I got a good laugh off Ticket TV earlier. I heard his stream, and I don't know if he hoarse because he was yelling about Anthony Joshua being down here or the playoffs, one of the two. But you know what I mean, like shit, I didn't pretty much emptied out my tank in as far as energy when it comes to this situation because it's just ridiculous, man. At this point, you know what I'm saying, this is definitely probably the biggest heavyweight fight ever. You know what I'm saying, and they just need to get this shit made. But if he down here to just try to just get his his star appeal up and then trying to end up fighting somebody else other than Deontay Wilder, man, that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool. And I don't have no respect for all these cats that's giving this guy all this publicity and these interviews and shit like that. If this guy hasn't already signed a contract, there should be no interviews being done. And that's just the way I feel about it, bro.
Yes, indeed. My sister Ashley, I'm gonna come over here to you. Same exact question. How do you feel about the AJ United States tour?
I actually feel the same way. What he just said was on point. Like I don't think he should be over here trying to suck up all this positive energy, and all he's giving us is a bunch of crud the whole damn time, trying to get this fight started. And it seemed like he was lying just to save face to everybody he was talking to, instead of just being 100. I mean, I honestly don't have the energy to talk about the fight anymore until it's signed, honestly.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Nabil Khan in the super chat. He says, "Is he stupid? Explain how he gonna go around America and take pics with celebrities and then ask for the fight to be in the UK?" Huh? That's a good point. Is he stupid? Explain how he gonna go around America taking pics with celebrities and then ask for the fight to be in the UK? Like, yeah.
That's slick shit.
Yeah, that's that. And man, I'm so done, talking about the shit, man. Like I said, it's simply, I'm simple with it. You know what I mean? You over here in America, that's cool. Are you signing on the line to get knocked the fuck out? Like that's it. If you ain't signing to go take your nap, then I'm cool on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. But let me go on over here to my brother Santee. We ain't heard from you. You just fell in the building. What's up, Santee Walton?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Blessed family, man. How you?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. Hey, man, life is good.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can follow me. You can find me right here on YouTube. The Bottom Line, Santee Walton. And yeah.
So
what was the question?
I'm gonna ask you the same question. Anthony Joshua is in America. He popped up in Oakland yesterday, and he's doing his tour. Supposed to be on Jimmy Kimmel, I think, tonight. Or one of them shows I don't watch. What are your thoughts on Anthony Joshua and his American popularity tour?
My thoughts is it's to ready a Deontay Wilder fight. It's not to ready a Big Baby Miller fight. I mean, ain't nobody stupid here. But, it's hypocrisy because they complain, they meaning AJ and Eddie Hearns, about how Wilder kept going to the media. Now they're all in the media. Conflicting stories, contradicting themselves. First it's about the money and the fans, and now it's not about the money anymore. Money can't influence this or that. So they're making asses out of themselves. The good part about social media and the internet as a whole is that there's evidence to go back and point out what you said and what you originally said. And if the shit just don't make sense, it don't make sense. At the end of the day, the bottom line, which will always be the bottom line, is the dollar for Eddie Hearns in particular. And as far as for AJ, he's making himself look bad as a person that can't think for himself. Somebody that has to be led by the nose in order to go in the proper direction in the favor of Eddie Hearns. Not himself at all. And because of that, if anything shady or shitty happens with this damn fight, a lot of the boxing fans out here are going to wreak havoc on his ass. We don't want to hear nothing but, yes, the fight is going to be done and made. We want to get it over with. We're tired of the antics. We're tired of all this extra bullshit, or nobody gives a fuck, really. I don't even care where the fight is. But it's logical sense that it's in America because this is where the money is at. If you're selling cheap tickets in the UK, then of course to recoup the monies of over $50 million and to make extra revenue, you're going to have it in America. That's common sense. Okay? If Eddie's ticket scalping out the back door in the UK, then obviously these tickets are dirt cheap over there. I can't give you a specific price, but I assume that they're cheap. So I'm going to go on with this as far as for AJ. He's full of shit. Okay? He's full of shit. He knows what he's doing and he knows why he's doing it. It's to get notoriety, attention, and to let folks know, look, he will be here in America to fight Deontay Wilder. It's not for anybody else, for no one else. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cali Enigma, man. You know, AJ was over there in right in your backyard, man. We was depending on you to take that duct tape. You feel me? So how you feel about his tour, bro?
Oh man, I think that this fight's gonna happen now, man. That's the way I feel. I think that Eddie Hearn though doesn't want it to happen. I do believe that if this fight is called off, they can also use this tour as a way to try to blame it on Deontay Wilder. But I think the fight's gonna happen. But yeah, that's why Anthony Joshua's going over doing his rounds, talking tough. Only reason the motherfucker talking tough because Deontay Wilder ain't around there. The motherfucker won't drop his location ever. So I mean, you know what I mean. But he was at Oracle. It's not that easy to just go fly to Oracle after he pop at Oracle at the last minute. It's a fucking 6-hour flight from the East Coast to the West Coast. So you ain't gonna get over there in time for the fucking game when you don't find out until the game starts that he's there. So Anthony Joshua's doing a good job of just popping up places and getting out of Dodge without giving up his location. I want him to tell Deontay Wilder where he's at so Deontay Wilder can get up in his motherfucking face. That's what I really want to see. I want to see how he responds to Deontay Wilder in his face. That's why I wanted Deontay Wilder to be over there in the UK so he get in the ring with him. Something Anthony Joshua doesn't want the world to see. Anthony Joshua's doing his best to be tough right now, but he knows if Wilder's in his face, he's going to be exposed as being afraid of the man. That's why he's doing everything he can to make sure that he doesn't get in his face. And this is a fact. Everybody on this panel and everybody in the chat room all know this. I mean, I've had enough with the antics and the bullshit coming from Eddie Hearn, and I'm just ready for this fight to happen, man. But I do believe that this is part of the build-up now, and I think that the fight's going to get made. And I think that the fight ain't happening in the UK, man. I can't believe that Deontay Wilder would allow this to happen, and they'd have to take a huge pay cut in order for the fight to be in the UK. If the fight is successful the first time, it'll be bigger in America the second time. There's no way in the world this fight will happen in the UK. I was checking out some of the numbers, and some of the numbers, the most they can generate is somewhere between $35 and $47 million total for the fight. That is small money. And Eddie Hearn, the funny thing, remember how Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua and his fans were talking all this big money shit until Al Heyman could drop that big $50 million bag on their ass. And now all of a sudden they want to talk about it's not about the money. They're full of shit. It's always about the money. It's just that they're trying not to look like that. They're trying to look tough right now. This is all posturing with what they're doing right now. They're trying to make, to make themselves look bigger than what they are. But at the end of the day, them motherfuckers are a small game. That's exactly what they are. They're little time. Eddie Hearn thought he was big time, but he got found out. He ran into the actual fucking Godfather, which is Al Heyman. And Al Heyman definitely sunned that motherfucker. And now he's trying to react accordingly. Actually, he's trying to he wants to get the fight out of there so he could be in total control. Because Eddie Hearn wants to be in total control. And let me say this last thing, because this is all connected to the zone too. We all know that Anthony Joshua's not going to be on the zone. But he took some of that DAZN money that he was given, and he gave the money to Anthony Joshua, that 3-fight deal. I think it's worth like $130 million. That money came out of DAZN money, some of the fight. That's why he's not able to offer Al Heyman fighters or any other fighter a whole bunch of money, because the most of that money went to Anthony Joshua to try to keep him away from Al Heyman. So this is what this is all about. So Eddie Hearn doesn't want to fight here in America, partially because he wants control of it, and he still wants to rob Anthony Joshua. And the second part of this, he has to be able to pay back this money to DAZN at some point.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Van Exel2 in the super chat. He says, hate that Golden State Golden State lost because Anthony Johnson was there. Yeah, Anthony Johnson was in the building. Shout out to Kaz in the super chat. He says AJ is in the States right now doing preemptive damage control. He trying to sway the mainstream casual media that Wilder is the issue so he can back out the fight. Wow. And then we had one more. I thought, yeah. And shout out to where you go. Shout out to Michael Johnson in the super chat. He says he came over here unannounced and is trying to get spotlight that American fighters ain't even receiving from ESPN and other media outlets, and they actually giving it to him, man. Yeah, they actually giving it to him. So let me ask this. So he spoke about, Anthony Joshua spoke today on Stephen A. Smith's show about fighting potentially in Dallas. Coach, what are your thoughts on AJ and Wilder and them taking that fight to Dallas?
Well, my thoughts on that are good, and it's Dallas is a big venue, man. The stadium, the Cowboys got a lot of history, so that will that'll pretty much draw in a lot of interest for this fight. And I think the fight in Dallas can be bigger. Now, the thing of it is, though, my thoughts on it is, you know, what if AJ gets knocked off? Okay, that's my whole thought. Like all this is good. Okay, it's a good plan, and it all sounds great. But AJ, gonna fuck around and take a fight with Povetkin, and Povetkin, done took a thousand needles up the ass, and he gonna come in there, he gonna be like a tank, and AJ gonna hit Povetkin with everything he got. Povetkin ain't going nowhere, and then Povetkin catch him with that one big shot. I'd ask you, what happens to all that revenue? What happens to Cowboy Stadium? Yeah, it's the biggest venue that you can get it at. I'm pretty sure it's a big venue. But see, what happens to all of that? So the fact that he's over here, I can't believe that he's looking for a fight for Povetkin. He's looking for, fat ass Miller. I mean, I don't think he's looking for those guys, okay? I think that he's here, and I think he's gonna because Deontay Wilder's been real quiet. He's been real quiet about this whole thing. I know because I've been checking the social media, like Facebook. He's just been quiet about this, and I don't know, man. I think they got to be making this fight. And then too, you got you got Jerry Jones. I'm sure he'll have some of his have some of his Cowboys back there, and people support it. Yeah, and I'm trying to think, man, because see, that's probably a big deal. But this guy's going around America, man. He's going around America, and he's just fronting like like he's the big deal. And just as I thought, it's kind of disgusting, man. How Reggie Miller don't know about the guy, and he called him. I think Reggie Miller called him the wrong damn name. And then you got Stephen A. Stupid with that hairline, got a hairline back to his neck. He he couldn't even get the right amount of belts right, man. And I'm like, damn, look at George Jefferson 3.0. Look at this dude. Look at this motherfucker. I mean, he's sitting here talking like, now that's somebody. Like, if I could just like see him and hey, what's up, Stephen A. Smith, and then slap him in the back of his fucking head. Like, how the fuck you gonna come on national TV? You don't know how many belts the man got, and you supposed to be like, getting into boxing. I mean, you dumb fuck, And okay, I like the fact that he hyped up the Cowboy Stadium. I like that part of it, but this fight too big, man, for him to be fucking around or he get robbed by somebody, or fat ass Miller get lucky and catch him with a punch, that might hurt him. The fight's off, y'all. The fight's off. Just how it is.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike Aviation in the super chat. He says AJ is a fraud. I live in the UK. AJ is not like this over there talking greasy now about Wilder's family. I hope the US does not fall for this guy.
Hey, Junior.
What's
Junior. I said it. Doesn't Reggie Miller look like Dawson from Street Fighter? I just had to put that out there. Don't he look like Dawson from Street Fighter?
I always thought he looked like them goddamn things from the Star Trek, not the Klingons, but the other ones with the wide their wide head and they got dolphin teeth. He got them fucked up ass. His teeth look like a broken window glass or something. Like I don't know, man.
But Dillian White looked like Birdie from Street Fighter.
Like this nigga chew rocks.
Yeah, like a rock biter from a Never Ending Story. And Dillian White looked like one of them hyenas from the Lion King, bro. I call him a pointy head hyena. In every video I address him, he looked like one of them damn hyenas. Let me ask you this. The one LVZ. Let me ask you this. So, what are your thoughts about Anthony Joshua's popularity in America?
All right, first of all, I've listened to all this LDBC bullshit, and I've kidnapped the one LVZ. This is Anthony Joshua here to tell you that it's going to be an amazing fight in Dallas between me and Berman Stavern. That's right. I've told you. You have an exclusive. I've come here to fight Berman Stavern, and because all this talk about me losing to Povetkin. Come on, he's a fucking white guy on Roy's. I beat the fucking Roy's out of him. And Deontay Wilder's the guy I'm scared of. I'm coming here to fight Berman Stavern, and I'll knock him out way worse than Deontay Wilder did And then he will be so full of fear that he won't want to fight me. Oh, you asked me about Anthony Joshua popularity. I think the fact that Reggie Miller ain't know who he was and Stephen A. Smith didn't know how many belts he had shows his popularity. Not only do people not know who he is, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. All they want to see is barbecue muffin. You ever had a barbecue muffin? Well, you will have one if Joshua fights Wilder, because that English muffin is getting barbecue. Now, that's about it. Don't nobody know him, man. They thought he was Jeff from Dream Chasing Boxing.
Hey, Trap House, same question, man. What are your thoughts on AJ's popularity in America, man?
Well, look, man, I'm gonna get to that, man. But let me start by saying this, man, about the whole 2-fight thing. I think that the fight need to be in America first, because I don't think that the casual fans in America gonna tune in to no fucking UK first fight, and then when they make another fight in America, they're not gonna be interested in that shit. They're not gonna catch. Look, let me tell you something about a casual motherfuckers in America. Period. Motherfuckers in America, especially casual fans and anything, they ain't with no sloppy seconds, bro. You got to be over here first so they can at least feel the buzz. They know what's going on, and then you might have a few casual fans that follow up with the second fight in the middle of the damn day on the Saturday in the UK. Well, it's gonna be in the middle of the day over here. So it don't make sense to go over there and then come over here, because it ain't. I don't think it's going. The second time it ain't gonna be that big of a buzz. I think they have to get the American public over here now. Let them see the steam, the hype and all that, and then the next fight they can have it in the UK. You know what I'm saying? But AJ, look, man, AJ just trying to psych himself up. He's sitting around here shucking and jabbing with Reggie Miller and all them, with these clowns that don't know shit about no motherfucking boxing. You know what I mean? And I don't think he got no motherfucking popularity over here. I just think that he just over here taking this little cowardly ass approach, by trying to make it seem like I really think that he trying to, boost up his leverage so he can make everybody think that he building up the fight and justifying the reason why he want to have the first fight in the UK and all this other dumbass shit. Ain't no telling what this old weird old UK cowabunga swag ass nigga got going on, man. This nigga so weird. I wish he just had to make the motherfucking fight and get it over with. I'm tired of talking about this shit.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing, man, in the super chat. Mike says AJ is perpetrating a fraud. There is no way he's tough in the UK. It's sickening to see such bitch assness. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing, man. If you haven't checked him out, go over and check out his channel, man. Subscribe to that brother, man. Okay. So I'm gonna say this, man. Let's just open it up, man. We open it up for anybody's final thoughts on this situation on AJ's tour and any last parting thoughts, because I know they're listening, and I want to open up the phone line so the fans can get in here and let AJ know, because we know they're listening. Let him know. Let him know what they think. So any parting thoughts on this situation? Go ahead. I want to
say this, man. The man got to just make the fight, and I agree everything with Trap House just said. The first fight should be in America for business sense. And it's just hilarious to me. And I think DCB pointed this out yesterday. All this time, we the fans been talking about we want to see this fight. All Joshua Protector's been talking about is business. Well, we got to understand it's a business. What makes business sense? Well, okay, now here's your chance to prove it. You got $50 million guaranteed to fight in America, okay? In America. And you're going to get paid more than that in the end. But you talking about you don't care about the money. You want the first fight to be in the UK, even if you got to take less money. Okay, that don't make smart business sense, right? What happened to all these business these business dudes who were talking all this shit? What happened to all of that? All of a sudden now it ain't about business no more. This is some foolish ass behavior, and this is unbecoming of a champion. Like look, like Trap said, you had the first fight in America. You get all the casual fans in America, celebrities and shit come out. They're gonna want the stars to be out. They want to see this fight. It's gonna create a lot of buzz for it. Boom. Wilder knock your ass out. All right, you good. Now you take the second fight to the UK. It's gonna be a packed house because the UK fans gonna feel like, they always gonna have some excuse. The Joshua fans, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, why did AJ didn't get a fair shake in America, or he wasn't comfortable?" But now, they're gonna come out deep for him. So now that's how y'all make the money in the second fight. Now it ain't about America this time. American people still gonna watch it, but the UK, you got, man, they not this. If I can see this, if we all on this panel can see this, make business sense. Why the fuck can't these guys see this? Like, this is just some tacky shit he doing right now, man. Tacky shit. It's like talking about, I ain't trying to get AIDS. So you go get some condoms for some stripper, but then you eating the pussy and shit.
let me add one thing quick though, family. And look, I'm gonna tell you what he need to do. All they gotta do when they make this motherfucking first fight in Dallas, put Earl Spence on the cold main event, and it's a wrap. It's over with. You don't need to do nothing else. Put Earl Spence on that cold main event in Dallas. That shit gonna go crazy, man. That's all I got on that.
Yeah, if it happened in Dallas, I'm gonna be there for sure. Most definitely gonna be there if it's in Dallas.
Hey, if that second fight, in the second fight in the UK, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Ain't nobody on the West Coast go watch that. That fight gonna be like 2, 3 o'clock. Everybody out and about around that time. They ain't gonna get no viewership on the West Coast. That's why it don't make no sense for it to ever be in the UK. It's a financial loser for it to be in the UK. I'm just keeping it 100 here. No one gonna watch it. Nobody gonna be at home. No one's home on the West Coast at 2, 3 p.m. on Saturday or Sunday.
Ain't gonna be no second fight. Once that nigga gets stretched in that first fight, it's a done deal. He ain't gonna want no repeat of that.
That's a fact. His confidence gonna be shot. AJ, walk through hell with gasoline drawers on. You big dummy.
Why you bullshitting talking about Wilder?
Go ahead, Trap. Did you? Yeah, man, for me, at the end of the day, man, I'm just tired of the whole talk, the whole conversation, man, is stale. I'm in a point now, like I've gotten to this place. I've gotten to this place where I'm really trying to decide if, they're actually really trying to make this fight, or is this like some publicity shit? To the degree where, we've already made what's his name? Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? We've already made him ridiculously popular. You know what I'm saying? Just ridiculously popular. And then we're even raising Anthony Joshua's stock. You know what I mean? Even though the motherfuckers over there don't know his name, they were introducing him as Anthony Johnson or whatever last night. But I'm just over it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really, really, truly over it, man.
You're not the only one, Junior. Real quick. You heard. Well, you seen what happened earlier when AB turned Eddie Hearn down with that deal, right?
Right on.
Anybody else saw that? I did a little live stream earlier on that.
The shit is over. Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, shit is over, man. Ain't nobody want to sign with a lion. Whatever, man. I just wanted to bring that up real quick. You can jump into whatever else you trying to talk about.
Hey, Junior, they asking for the number in the chat, bro.
Yeah, I know. I got them. We're getting this set up now. 878. So let me ask this though. Let me ask this. So in the event, let's say in the event the fight, you know what I'm saying, goes over to the UK, right? And then Wilder knocks Joshua Spark out. Then what happens? Like, what happens to this whole shit? Like, what happens?
It's unfortunately they're gonna lose millions of dollars if it happens in the UK first. And this is just business sense, because if Wilder go to the UK first, knock AJ smooth the fuck out in front of all his people, when a fight come to America, okay, the UK fans is not finna come flying over here, spending thousands of dollars on hotels and shit in order to see this dude get knocked the fuck out again. They're not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them do some type of, no, that shit got to be in America first. Get him an excuse to watch the second fight. Man, I wish I could talk to this dude, man. AJ a dumb motherfucker, man. He think he's smart, but he a dummy, man. He a big dummy. You know what I'm saying? I hate people like that, just think they smart and shit, and you don't know what the fuck he doing, man. Like, he getting bad advice, horrible bit. You got to think about this. What's his name? Rob McCracken, Eddie Hearn, all these guys supposed to have they're getting a percentage of AJ. Okay, so why wouldn't you want him to make the most money possible? Because that increases your percentage. Unless, okay, unless you got a better scheme going where you robbing him anyway, blind, that he don't know nothing about over in the UK. He a stupid motherfucker, man. I bet you they robbing his ass blind, man. They got a good hustle going. They do not want that motherfucker fighting in America because they can't control. If it's in America, they can't control the gate and all this other stuff. Al Heyman gonna have that on lock. He gonna check all them receipts. If you have it in the UK, that's their playground. See what I'm saying? They know where to hide money. They know where to resell tickets. That's a big scam, bro. And AJ dumbass sitting up there believing this shit, trying to be loyal. He's a fucking big dummy, man. I don't like this nigga, man.
For 178, he could be dirty. You never know, man.
Yeah, that's another possibility.
Running from the clean program.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And the thing too, though, I think, they're really scared I think they're terrified of AJ actually even just getting in the room with Al Heyman and them actually just having a conversation. Because I think Al Heyman will put him up on so much game, to the degree where he'll just realize, everything that has been done and so on and so forth. I know you guys were asking about the line. The call-in line is 513-899-6976. It should be on the screen if you can see. It is 513-899-6976. You should have that shit locked in by now.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua was a goofy, dumbass motherfucker. He used to ride the short but yellow bus. You can tell that for sure, certain. But he think he's making big moves. This motherfucker is ready to let go $50 million, like $50 million just gonna be around all the time. That's the kind of dumbass he is. He just has this assumption like, I know what I'm doing. And Deontay Wilder think he's smarter than me. I'm outsmarting him. Watch, I'm gonna take less money because I know there's gonna be a lot more money in the future. No, it doesn't work that way. You take as much money. Nobody would turn down this money. No one would turn this down. Everyone except 50 million guaranteed. Who would turn that down except a goddamn moron? For real. I don't care who it is. Even if you think you're gonna get your ass whipped, you getting in that ring for $50 million. No one's turning down $50 million ever. Who wouldn't? I mean, for real, man. AJ, get out of it. Let me go get up in the ring. I'll go get up in the ring with Wilder and get knocked out. $50 million. Come on, man.
Yes,
it's unbelievable. This I can't believe this is even discussion. This shouldn't even be a discussion. Like this whole discussion should have been dead the day he got offered $50 million. We should have been announcing the fight should have been announced weeks ago. This is crazy that this is still a discussion. This is a joke. I don't see how this is. And then the fact is people still co-signing this like this is okay. This is not okay. You guys that you're trying to tell me, people saying, well, Wilder should just go ahead and take the 12.5 million or the revised 15 million. Wilder should take 15 million when we know that he's going to end up making over $50 million in his next fight. You don't think Al Heyman believes that? Al Heyman thinks he's going to make over 15 million, that Wilder's going to make 50 million. So Al Heyman's been doing enough events. So is Shelly Finkel. Why would Deontay Wilder is going to turn down 30? He's going to lose $35 million? Fuck out of here, man. This is stupid.
Yes, indeed. We got some the callers are in, man. They're pouring in. So let's get it cracking. Callers, before I click you on, just a reminder, we're gonna let you cook. The question is whatever you have, the message you have for Anthony Joshua and Mushroom Boxing. And then once again, we're gonna do 2 minutes because we got to get through these calls. So we're gonna go. First caller is 209. 209, you with us? Can you hear us?
It's Stockton, huh? That's Stockton Modesto.
Stockton, and I just want to say, Anthony Johnson must feel extremely that no one out here knows who he is. He slapped up my head all day.
You breaking up kind of you breaking up kind of bad. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Hey, AJ, the super beast. No one out here knows. Because I'm right near the bay, and if they knew who, I'm all excited to.
And I think we caught you saying nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, I heard that.
Hey, what's her name? What's he called?
That's Beverly, right? That's Beverly Rose, I believe, ain't it?
This Bev. Bev, you can put some aluminum foil on your phone, Bev. Bev, can you hear us?
Them bunny ears and shit.
Bev, you on that Bev on that Obama phone. Bev. We got
You said Obama phone.
Hey, can you hear us?
Get your reception right, baby.
Tell her to call back.
Hey, we love you like cook food, Bev. But boy, we got to get on up out of here. So let's go on 267, man. Be sure before we bring you on 267, be sure you getting good reception. You in a good area, man. And call from a landline, not that Obama phone. 267. What's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing, man? It's Mazuma TV, man. How y'all doing?
Blessed, man. What's going on, family?
I'm chilling, man. I want to talk about this Joshua Wilder situation, man. I feel like you guys are doing a great job on applying pressure with Anthony Joshua and his team. They've been going around acting like Wilder's a nobody, and all this stuff has been going on. But you guys continue the pressure, and now it's getting more and more in demand. And now they're just stuck in the corner now. So I feel like you guys alone did a lot to help this fight progress and make it become a super fight. So I appreciate you guys, man. For sure.
Man, we appreciate the love, family, for sure. We really, truly appreciate you.
Yeah, man, thank you. That's all I had to say, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yes, sir. Salute, family.
Peace, brother.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Yes, indeed. That's major. Major. Okay, so now we got 317. We coming to 317. Let's bring you on. 317. Can you hear us?
Yeah. What's happening?
What's going on, family?
All right, man. What's happening, my Midwest brother? I know you over in Ohio, if I ain't mistaken.
Yes, indeed. Where you in Naptown?
Oh, it's Snappy City. Yeah. Hey, let me go ahead and say this first. Hey, man, shout out to you cats in this LDBC. Hey, I found, my spot. I watch football, basketball. Hey, man, I love this hands game. You know what I'm saying? So hooking up with y'all and, listening to 7-8, Blood, all these different casts, man. Hey, y'all keep doing your thing, man. Much support. Can I go ahead and get with the Joshua and Wilder thing right quick?
Yes, sir. Go ahead and cook.
Man, I kind of really hope that, that they done had some kind of silent agreement to where, okay, AJ, he going to go out and kind of show his ass a little bit. The old media outlets kind of messed me up because, hey, Deontay Wilder's here in the United States, man. He's our heavyweight champion. If they going to fight, go ahead and quit playing, man. Get this money, fight, get the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and get it on over with. We can get the second one in the UK if they want to watch him get knocked out after he comes from here. But go ahead and quit procrastinating and fight and give us what we want. You already going to get the money, so go ahead and put them gloves on and do what you do. But if they don't fight, I want Wilder to go ahead, man, go for that 51-0 and, just go ahead and keep representing and doing what you're doing. You need to go ahead and go to that next game, tomorrow night, and wherever it's going to be for the Houston Golden State game, and let them see if they're going to put him on the camera and, represent him as being the U.S., champion and see how they, if they're going to give him any love, because they've been giving Joshua a little bit of love since he's been here.
Too much love.
Indeed. Yeah, that's a super fact, man. Well, we appreciate you, man. I blow through the Nappy City all the time, man. So I'm going to have to drop in on you. I'll definitely be over there when the Knicks come to town, man, because I'm a New York Knicks fanatic. So I appreciate the love, family.
I don't know why, Junior.
Oh, well, a white player. Shout out to LDBC.
Yes, sir.
Peace,
Junior,
peace.
I'm mad at you, man. Why are you a Knicks fan?
I don't know, man. I've been a Knicks fan for my whole life, though, for real. Like, I'm a.
Patrick Ewing coaching now, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm from New York. I don't rock with no Knicks, my guy. I'm sorry.
I know why you like the Knicks, man. Only reason anybody like the Knicks is because back in the 90s, they had them fresh ass jerseys. You get fitted the fresh ass jerseys. That's it.
That's it, 78. That's it.
Hey, them niggas been good since the 90s when they had Chris Childs, Allen Houston, Ewing and Oakland and all that. That's the last time niggas was good. Period. When they had Mason and all them over there.
100.
garbage.
And I was
They
probably
been
like 1 or
garbage.
2 years old.
Nah,
Hey, yeah.
That's
Hey,
that's
look,
that.
that's when they put
Stop making me feel old, man.
man.
look.
Let's
Had that fight with Miami in the playoffs. Remember that?
Yeah.
When all of them had that big old fight in the playoffs.
Yeah, that wrestling fight. That wasn't no damn
You
fight.
gotta
Ain't
get back
nobody
to these
laying a
calls,
punch.
right?
Oh,
You gotta get back to these calls, y'all.
Look, that's the last time they was. Oh yeah, my bad. Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta get back to the calls.
Yeah, the calls, man. I love my beloved Knicks, man. Hey, okay, so we come into the 845. 845, can you hear us?
I hear you. What's up, brothers?
Man, what's up, family? How you?
I'm chilling. Junior is Mr. Finesse, a.k.a. Brandon Harper. I just want to say shout out to you brothers for putting heat on everybody, not just no damn Eddie Hearn, on the whole boxing game, because y'all damn near single-handedly have brought boxing back to the forefront where a lot of people that I've been rocking with boxing since like 83, but most of my people don't even watch boxing until I start showing them y'all videos. So famous. Oh yeah, y'all just been dropping heat, man. I appreciate that. And I feel your pain. I'm a Knicks fan too. But as far as this whole Anthony Johnson thing, I'm more bothered. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I was bothered last night because I felt like they was giving dudes so much love, and then when they started talking about Wilder, it wasn't in a way like, you know, like, yo, come fight our champ. It was more like Reggie Miller on there talking about, this is the champ.
Yeah.
This is the champ. Come on, Dion. I'm saying, what the hell is this? Where we at? You know what I'm saying? Over there, I doubt they giving him the kind of shine that this getting over here. I know Wilder ain't getting that over there. And my main issue is that Joshua now, he's talking real greasy, but why he doing all of that away from Wilder when they could simply meet up if they really wanted to make it live and this is all for promo? They could have did this in person. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this dude is scared to death to look Wilder in his face in the same room at the same time. And I've been on y'all comment sections arguing with people who've been telling me what you said before, 7-8. Oh, it doesn't make business sense. It doesn't make look, man, I'm not a goddamn businessman for these boxers. I just want to see the fight. In the UK, US, 5 in the afternoon, 10 at night, I don't give a shit. Because I'm gonna watch it either way. I just feel like they trying to they being Eddie Hearn, Mushroom, Anthony Johnson, they trying to play us where they never really planned on making this fight. If you remember, go back a couple years, Anthony Joshua was talking about, oh, if Wilder wanted this work, he could get this work ASAP. And then fast forward, he said, oh, this deal we about to send Wilder, if I was Wilder, I'd jump on it for 12.5. Mm-hmm. Wilder sent him, he said, oh, give me $50 million. Give me $50 million, I'll take the fight tomorrow. Now they done gave him the $50 million. Wilder willing to go to either place, but it doesn't really matter what Wilder say because whatever response he has, they're going to come up with a new reason not to fight. These dudes are just using Wilder and y'all and myself, all of us, to pump this kid up over here. I really
That's facts, bro.
never had no intention of taking this fight.
Mm. Man,
hey, if he does take the fight though, no, brother, if he does take the fight, he want that Italian referee, the one who was in the Parker fight, the one who didn't allow fighting in boxing.
Yeah, facts. But man, yes, sir. So we appreciate your call, Finesse, man. I'll be seeing you out there putting that work in, family. Definitely appreciate you.
Hey, man, you know I represent for y'all all day, man. You know what I mean? Y'all brothers keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, indeed.
Salute, bro.
Shout out to Gregory Wyatt in the super chat, man. I was looking at the messaging that went away, but he basically was saying that AJ is happy in his role on the Eddie Hearn plantation. We got another 845. 845. Hold on, this thing is, I don't know if it's the internet or the app. Hold on now. There we go.
Anthony Joshua's the bottom bitch, man.
Oh, God.
That's what Anthony Joshua is.
Damn. 845. Can you hear us?
Come on, Junior. Get it right, brother.
Then here you go. What's up, family?
Ain't shit, man. What it do?
Man, chilling, man. You doing all right, man? Last week, man, you was telling somebody to pull up and all kind of craziness, man. Glad to see you still amongst the free.
Nah, man. This nigga was talking crazy. About to slap the shit out this little nigga.
Damn. What's going on, though, man? How you feel about this situation, man? Let Eddie, you know, Eddie and AJ listening, man. Let them know what you think.
Man, fuck them niggas, man. They keep their ass on the West Coast with that stupid shit, man. These niggas story change every day, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Now it's to the point where if I Ever see these niggas? I really want to hurt one of these motherfuckers.
Damn.
Like serious. Like y'all niggas flip flopping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna knock them out. I'm gonna do all this. But then if you gonna do all that, why the fuck are you worried about the refs and the judges if you gonna knock them out?
Yeah, that sounded like a fact to me, man. Sounded like a fact. Sounding like a fact.
Yeah. Niggas is pump faking. If you worried about the judges and all that shit, you claiming you gonna knock the nigga out. Some niggas ain't doing shit, man. I swear to God, I want to slap the shit out one of these motherfuckers, man.
Damn, man.
So what was the question, man? I'm thankful, man. Sorry about that one.
No, that was. Oh, you answered the damn question. Oh, you answered the damn question. That was the question. Just wanted to let you know, Eddie Hearn, AJ's in the States. I'm pretty sure somebody's giving him a tablet so he can listen. And you just told the man you wanted to smack the shit out of him and shit like that, man. Damn.
Ain't shit changed, man. I'm gonna get that nigga an option. That nigga can get the white meat or the dark meat.
Damn.
The open hand is the white meat. The backhand is the dark meat. Those are your two choices.
Damn.
Nigga, wow. Oh, man.
Give him that dark meat. That's the best one to give him.
Damn. Charles, you said give him the white meat or the dark meat, man.
Hey, everybody, wouldn't it be hella funny tomorrow if something happened in the Deontay Wilder show where Anthony Johnson is at? If Wilder just showed up, I just want to see his face. If Wilder just pop up on his ass as he talking all that shit, I just want to see his reaction. That's all I want to see. Let that happen, please, God.
Man.
Hey, Junior, the truth.
Man, I just want to say two things. The only thing I want to see this nigga do is make the fight, and I want to see this nigga around some hoes for once in a lifetime.
Facts, man. He be taking pictures with mad dudes all the time. Like, come on, man.
He went left.
Being around, come on, man.
Charles,
hey, question, Junior, the truth.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, Charles, D, we appreciate the call, man. We're gonna keep pressing. We got the key lining up.
Yeah, man, that nigga don't be around no motherfucking pussy. That nigga around straight hard legs, man. Straight sausage fat.
God damn. All right, man. All right, Charles, D. In a minute, family. Hey, my fault. Go ahead, Black Horse.
He said straight sausage back. Hey, my question was, I guess anybody on the panel, have them two ever been in the same building at the same time? Ever?
Yeah,
Joshua and Wilder.
No, nigga, that's why that nigga don't want that nigga to come in the ring. That's why he's sneaking over here to America. Ain't letting Wilder know what the league read, because he don't want no part of that pressure that Wilder got for him. He don't even, like he said, he don't want to look him in the eye. He don't want to shake his hand. He don't want none of that shit. Because I'm telling you, man, anytime.
So never been in the same building before?
Yeah, they've been in the same building.
Bro.
Wait, I don't even remember that shit.
They've been in. It was when. It was when
Damn, it's the police.
When Wilder went over there to England.
Yeah,
that's why I say it's funny how motherfuckers say Wilder. Well, when Wilder come to the UK, Wilder been to the UK. He fought Artie Harrison over there, knocked his ass out in the first round. And AJ was in the crowd looking like a little bitch or a fan. He was all, oh wow. He was all impressed when Wilder knocked his ass out. You know what I'm saying? That's back when AJ won shit though.
But
wow. Okay.
You know what this is though? We do know this for a fact that Anthony Johnson does not want Deontay Wilder to look him in the face, man. But the reason why he was adamant about Deontay Wilder not getting in the ring with him for the Joseph Parker fight. He knew that he because he would have brought the bitch out that motherfucker, man. And we all know that he would have brought the straight up bitch out of Anthony Johnson. Everything he's doing is to try to make sure. And then, have you guys just go back and look at the whole buildup for that fight, for the Parker fight. That fight when everything was about is Wilder coming. Before he thought that Deontay Wilder, when he thought Deontay Wilder was coming, his face. He looked scared. He looked confused. He had his head down. He wasn't smiling. He looked depressed. The moment he found out Wilder wasn't coming, he started smiling. He was up. He started talking the gang of shit. I'm like, this guy I'm telling you, just go back and watch those videos, the build up to the Parker fight, and just watch the body expressions and the facial expressions from Anthony Johnson. I'm telling you, dude is afraid of Wilder, man. Yes, real fear. I'm talking about he knows he's gonna get knocked out. Not just afraid of losing endorsements and stuff. He's afraid of getting fucked up. That's where the real fear comes from. And boxers can be afraid of other people, man. They're people too. So I understand they're tough guys for getting in the ring, but you can be afraid of another fighter, man. Michael Spinks was afraid of Mike Tyson. So I've seen it before. Anthony Joshua is afraid of Deontay Wilder. He's talking shit when he ain't around, but he don't want to be nowhere near Deontay Wilder. So Anthony Johnson is going to continue to act the way he is.
So let's slide back in here into the calls. We got let me see here. Where we at? Yeah, we got, boy, they piling in here.
Okay, 503.
251. We got you. 251. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
What's going on, family?
Man, just chilling, man. This man AJ got me just bugged out. I'm tired of hearing this man because he really doesn't want to take this damn fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's look like the video with Reggie Miller, man. That just proved it to him, man. Like these UK cats, they ain't got no type of flavor, no type of nothing. They just old ass, weak, sharp, man.
Mm. And that's and you straight like that. You shooting straight off the hip.
I can't hear you.
No, I say yeah, straight like that. You just shot it straight off the hip. No chasing, no nothing.
No chasing, no nothing, man. Bring your ass to the USA. Get knocked out. Take your ass home. You ain't got to worry about it no more.
Mm-hmm. Facts. We didn't catch your name. Family. What's your name?
That's all I had to say, though, man. I'm just. You need to come on with it, and I'm really losing interest in this fight.
That's true. What's your name, caller?
Sure.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate the call, family.
All right, man.
Damn, I cut him off. My fault, family. This computer is man.
I wouldn't even let the nigga leave. Wait at every airport. Like, nigga, you ain't leaving, bro. You staying.
678. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, indeed. What's going on, family?
Hey, I got a quick question. So let's say Joshua don't take the fight. Wilder put himself in position to become his mandatory for one of them belts.
Not as long as he's the WBC champion. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but not as long as he's the WBC champion.
What happened when he beat Ortiz? They didn't do nothing?
No. Can't be one.
Nope. Can't, because he's a champion, so he can't be one. What's up, Fanon?
Wow.
What's up, 503? I seen y'all fell in the building.
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I want to jump in. I want to say something when you guys have a second. I'm going to jump off because I'm on vacation, but I just listened to that interview with Stephen A. Smith. But go ahead, man.
Okay, hold on.
I'll wait till my turn.
Okay, go ahead, caller. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, family.
No, that was my only question. I like to start doing. Y'all keep the work up.
Yes, indeed. We didn't catch your name, family.
I'm King.
You say it one more time.
I'm King the Great. That's my YouTube channel.
Oh, my man. Okay, family. We appreciate the call, man. We'll catch up with you in a second.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Fanon. My fault, brother.
Hey, man, I just did a video, but I wanted to jump out here, man. I listened to that video. Anthony Johnson is the most full of shit, dude. I think I'm done. I'm done.
You can't be done, man.
No, I'm done.
Fanon Unfiltered is the best Fanon. Stop with the filtering, Fanon. You gotta be unfiltered.
Let me tell you what I listened to this dude say, man. This motherfucker turns down lies, right? He must think Deontay Wilder's fucking stupid. And if Deontay Wilder takes a fucking 2-fight deal with him, he's a fucking moron. Damn. This dude on Stephen A. Smith acts like he didn't offer this dude $50 million. And he said, well, how do you know? Why didn't the fight happen? Well, I don't know. Deontay Wilder needs to be realistic about his financial situation and its contribution to the fight. And I'm like, he offered you $50 million fucking dollars. What does he need to be realistic about? And if you're that big a fucking liar, why would he take a second fight with you? You're not going to take the second fight.
You'll get
There's no way he'll take the second fight. He'll take a fight in the UK. Rob him, and there won't be a second fight. Because if a motherfucker will lie and skip over the fact And I'm talking about Anthony Joshua. I'm not even talking about Eddie Hearn. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua can say some shit like this, he needs to be realistic about his financial contribution to the fight. And we would love to have the first fight in the UK and then the second fight maybe in Dallas. He don't fucking believe he's going to Dallas. He's just trying to get if he wants a fight at all, he wants that fucking fight in UK, and that second fight will never happen. When a fucker lies about one thing, don't trust him on the next. There ain't no 2-fight fucking deal. That is nothing but a fucking bait and switch where he'll say, yeah, you signed the fight in the UK. For what? He already offered a fight in the UK for $12.5 million fixed. He's lied every step of the fucking way. And then listen what this motherfucker says, man. I'm listening. I mean, seriously, man, I don't have time. I do not like con men.
Get him.
And people think you're stupid. Stephen A. Smith is a casual fan. He told Stephen A. Smith said, and I think Stephen A. Smith was trying to represent Deontay Wilder the best he could. And he, based on what he knew, and he's like, look, man, this dude who's 40-0 with 39 knockouts said that you don't want no parts of him. Anthony Joshua says some shit that the most casual of casual dumbass commentators on YouTube would say. Well, where was he when he was 20-0? Motherfucker, you're not fighting him when he's 20-0. You fighting him now. Who cares where he was 20 fucking fights ago? Can you beat him now? And what he said was, well, I hold 4 belts. The motherfucker said 4 belts. You ain't got the IBO don't count, man. You got 3. You got 3 belts, and you're talking about where Deontay Wilder was 5 years ago. If you ain't got one of them fucking X-Men time machines, bastard, you're not going to get him to go back to then.
Damn.
He's completely and utter full of shit. Fuck that dude. When I listened to Stephen A. Smith, I listened to it twice because I was on the road. I was like, Stephen A. Smith was doing the best he can from a dude that don't know boxing to put him on the spot. And Anthony Joshua sounded like them fucking corny-ass YouTube channels. He used corny-ass YouTube channel logic. I know, you know, and everybody on this podcast knows that he got a $50 million guaranteed offer that he asked for. What more amount of financial realistic? How much more realistic can you be than to tell you, look, I'll pay for it? You're going to tell the motherfucker, hey, you want to buy this house? What's your credit rating? You need to be realistic. Oh, here's $100,000 cash. All right, pull out your little yellow marker and see if the bills are real, bastard.
Damn.
Put the shit in your fucking bank account. That's real. He's a fucking fraud, man. He's a fraud. Eddie Hearn's a fucking fraud. And the motherfuckers need to be booted out of the fucking U.S.
Right.
And I'm done. I'm serious, man. I listened to that shit. I was like, man, stop lying, man. And the one thing that I hope is that Deontay Wilder does not fall for that bullshit 2-fight deal thing. Because if a motherfucker will say in one interview, I'll accept $50 million. Yeah, look, man, I'll accept $50 million up front and, we can sign it tomorrow. And it's 3 weeks later, and now he's saying, well, I want a 2-fight deal. And the first one will be in the UK. And the second one will be in Dallas, Vegas. I don't want it in Dallas. I don't want it in New York. Hey, man, no. You didn't pay the first bill, motherfucker. You ain't getting a second drink.
Damn. Yes, indeed. Let's get back in here into the
sorry about that, man.
We're all good, man. We're all good. 205. We appreciate you holding, man. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I get you guys out of good. How y'all hear me?
Man, good family. How you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, what we got going on with Mr. AJ, I ain't really a big fan of it. I mean, I don't mind him, coming over here and enjoying himself and whatnot. I mean, come on, you got millions. You can travel all over the world. So why not travel? Do your thing. Go to the game, But I ain't got a problem with him. I got a problem with the American media.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't pronounce the guy's name when you talk about it. You're saying he's a real champ, but you got the American champion over here who just beat probably the second best heavyweight in the world not too long ago during March Madness. You know? But we really don't try to give this guy his just due, which is I'm talking about Deontay.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And I mean, as far as Stephen A goes, you know, like y'all said, he's just a casual. He said he a box fanatic. The kid's just a casual. And I don't like the fact that ain't nobody, you know, even when it comes to the YouTube channels and et cetera, they ain't nobody really asked Eddie Hearn or AJ about the $50 million offer. Ain't nobody. When the last time you even seen like, hey, is the $50 million really there? When the last time you seen somebody asking about that? Nobody. Well, but don't nobody believe it. Why don't you just ask him? You right in his face with a bite. Why don't you ask the man? You know? But hey, give him a slight benefit of a doubt. Maybe he is here to actually negotiate. Maybe he's here with Eddie Hearn as well. Eddie ain't even on camera. You know? You never know what's going to go on, but if the fight don't get made next, yeah, it's going to be to the hardcore box fans or us really knowing what's going on. It's going to be a dud. You know, Al Hammond helped put $200 million plus in 2015 in the Florida pocket. 2017, $300 million plus in Floyd Mayweather pocket. $50 million offered to you up front for Al Hammond. There's nothing to Al Hammond. Look how much money he can make. He can give Floyd Mayweather over $500 million.
That's a fact.
He's very, very capable, and we're not silly. But I mean, that's all I got when it comes to it, man. I think it'll get done. Just, you know, I say just keep the faith, but they got to be next. It don't matter if it's UK or here. And then there ain't nobody fighting in Dallas. That would be nice, but ain't nobody fighting in Dallas. We go in Vegas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate your call, family.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Yes, sir. You too. Shout out to Patrick Scott in the super chat. He says, thanks for 9. Y'all better stop believing this bullshit from Champion Joshua. He has always been lying. The way he came into the country is real sneaky, girly, and mousy. Shout out to Patrick Scott. We got let me see here. So we got 678 in the building. 678. Can you hear us?
Yo, what's popping, kid?
What's going on, family?
Yeah, it's a man Brooklyn Styles in the building. What's good?
Brooklyn Styles. What it is, man? How you feeling, family?
Chilling. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lovely, baby. There's smoke today in the Smoke City Mobcast.
Hey, man, it's we got secondhand smoke, firsthand smoke, cigar smoke, cigarette smoke, reefer smoke. We got whatever you need.
Free smoke.
I'm a no smoker, but anyways, hey, y'all already know the deal. I already got my boy Joshua winning this, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man, hey, listen.
Oh shit.
And everything, you know what I'm saying? He gonna sign that paper. He gonna sign that paper. He gonna sign it. Just give him some time. The man, you know, exploring. He watching the game. He having fun. He having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush the man. The man gonna sign it. Relax. The man gonna sign it.
What happened?
Appreciate the call.
The WBA. Listen, hold on. Let me speak my piece from the Middle East.
Go ahead, baby.
My man, the WBA. My man, the IBS and the IBO champion. Man, come on, man. He gonna make it do what it do.
What happened to the $50 million and I signed tomorrow? What happened to that?
You know, he looking over things, you know what I'm saying, to see if he get a better deal, you know what I mean? But I think he should hop on it, you know what I'm saying? I think he should hop on that $50 million, you know what I'm saying? But you know what he do.
No.
Hey, but I got a question for y'all though. What is it? Y'all had a problem with me saying that not to bring this up, but y'all had a problem with me saying that Lomachenko was gonna be Terrence Crawford?
Who said that? Who
said that?
Who said that?
No one ever said that.
Hey, thank you for your call, brother.
No, I mean, because you know, I called in the last time. Y'all had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what.
Check over Terrence Crawford.
No,
no one did.
Yeah, this is it's just reality. You know what I'm saying? Like we really, this is a nonfiction podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is nonfiction. So when people come in with,
so y'all saying that's fiction?
Yeah.
So y'all saying that's fiction? Then?
Yeah, that's fiction.
Wait. Well, can I say this? Can I say this? What does Crawford present other than be able to switch both styles?
Size. He's 147 pounds. Lomachenko's really should be 130 pounder. I mean,
come on, man.
You know, if you believe,
hey, famous, hey, famous, deal with your peoples out there in New York, man. Deal with your boys
he
out
tripping,
there,
homie. You tripping, bro? He's way too small.
Casual boxing talk, y'all. That's casual boxing talk.
Hold on.
Is that what it is?
Hey, hold on. Hey,
Yo, end the call, man. End the call.
We got it. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Thank you, bro.
What did he say?
Right after the all right, thank you.
He said Vasily Lomachenko will beat Terrence Crawford.
Hey, but I'm glad,
bro. You must smoke. You must smoke.
Hey, hold on. I'm glad you said that.
Too much style.
I'm glad you said that.
He ain't got no style. He too small.
Hey,
he said it himself that he'll lose. So how you gonna say he gonna win? What sense does that make?
Hey,
Terrence Crawford tried to fight him, man. Terrence Crawford tried to fight him at 137. He said no.
I tried to get y'all to end the call earlier.
That's like gonna happen. Hey,
this is beating a dead horse. There's no point to even continue.
Yes, indeed. All right, Brooklyn, man. We appreciate the call, family. It's all love.
All right, Brooklyn. Peace.
We got to cut Brooklyn off, man. Brooklyn talking that.
He been chewing shrooms.
Hey, last week we had 2 back-to-back Brooklyn.
These dudes be bugging.
407, can you hear us?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, family? We can hear you. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. I can't call it, man. That last dude, man. Y'all should have been hung up on that guy, man. That guy,
I tried to tell him.
That was a demon, man. That was a demon, bro.
Niggas is a demon.
He came in and called the West Orange County, and he just talking crazy. That dude was killing, man. But first I want to say shout out to the LDBC and all you brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of all you guys, but what I noticed that a lot of people ain't paying attention to me, because Wilder is known to talk and defend himself, and he been quiet. And it's like, to me, that whole when Reggie Miller had the phone up and everything, like, that just seemed so staged to me. It's like AJ was sitting there like, you ready? You ready? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seemed like fish to me, like that shit was staged. And Stephen A. Smith take a picture with him and, you know, interview him after that. Then all of a sudden, then Stephen A. Smith do a interview with him. To me, it seemed like they're trying to push an agenda over here, like to save face, that the pressure that you guys have been putting on them. It's like they got AJ over here not trying to save face to like rebuttal what y'all boys been doing. Y'all been applying pressure. And I feel like it's a whole agenda they trying to push it like save face. That's all I wanted to say is like, I feel like that whole agenda that they're doing with AJ is to save face from everything that y'all been pushing over here. That's all I want to say.
Yes. Hey, let me make a comment on that.
Okay. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate the call.
No problem.
Okay. Go ahead, Fanon.
Yeah. Look, that's been Eddie Hearn, from what I can see. This is my opinion. They always planned on bringing Anthony Joshua to the United States. They're only the people that are following the dumb shit, you know, they all know they're coming to the United States. When we talk about the money and where the money is, they know where the money is. One of the things that Anthony Joshua said in that interview with Stephen A. Smith was that the United States is the mecca of boxing. They're just trying to get him over here safely. And they're trying to do it in a way, I think they believed originally, hopefully, that they wouldn't be forced to fight Deontay Wilder. And I still believe that they're trying to get over here without fighting Deontay Wilder. If they beat Deontay Wilder, you know, hey, man, the kingdom is yours. But I don't think that they believe that he can. So that at the end of the day, that's what it is. Their agenda is their agenda. Anthony Joshua is a dude that somebody got a lot of mic on.
It's Kelly.
I got you.
Yeah, he's somebody that looked very not pedestrian, but that fake knockout against the Calm. He got outspeeded against a smaller dude who looked like trash against Huey Fury and Joseph Parker. But that's what they want to do. It's no confusion. There's no more money per fight that Anthony Joshua can make in the UK. There is no pay increase over in the UK. Eddie Hearn said that Anthony Joshua is willing to take a $20 million less to continue to fight in the UK than come over to the United States and fight Deontay Wilder. That tells you how gigantic the financial incentive is for him to come over here. And they're trying to stick to their plan, which is why I say keep making videos, keep calling them out, keep focusing and letting these cats know, let casual fans know that this dude is a fraud. And honestly, at this point, I don't even care if the dude can fight or not. He's a fraud. He could come over here and do it the honest way. Fight Deontay Wilder in Vegas. Take your $50 million that you asked for. Win or lose. If you win, the kingdom's yours. If it's not, take your ass back to tea and crumpet land. I'm done.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cali Enigma, turn your camera off, man. You showing your ass cheeks and all kind of shit, man. Hey, so we're gonna go to 914. Let me see. 914. Can you hear us?
Another New York.
What's going on, brother?
Man, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good. I can't call it. Well, I just called because I wanted to tell y'all tonight that I called Yeti Hearns out. I call him Yeti Hearns because he's a fake. He's a fraud. And it's like the Daniel Jacobs type. And trust me, he know who you are. He know who the LDBC is. Because, like, I own a skybox in the Barclays. So when stuff see events come up, I get to pick my seating. And I always, at all the fights, I always got the first two seats for the box to come out. So I can, speak to everybody, holler at everybody. And he had some people sitting in my section. So when he came to my section, the dude behind me yelled out, "Yo, what about Wilder? You want to sign the contract?" So he started screaming, "Oh, tell him send the paperwork." So me being me, I straight up said, "Yo, brother, the LDBC and everybody else is reporting on it that you got the contract, you got the paperwork, but you don't want to sign up." So he was like, "Oh, those guys are waving his hand at me." So he already admitted that he know who you are. He knows that y'all talking about him and that we on his ass. So then from there, I'm like, "So you told everybody that you was a better promoter and now Heyman and everybody else. Why this place empty?" He was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Yo, it's empty. Deontay Wilder stole out the Barclays. This joint empty. Like, seats were going for $9, bro. $9. How you gonna sell seats for $9 if nobody show up? And you got two fighters from Brooklyn. You got Danny Jacobs and Big Gunny Miller fighting on the same card, and nobody there." And he was like, "Oh, well, y'all didn't come out." I was like, "No, he came out for Wilder, and we also came out for Bruno. Bruno sold it out. Bruno on his last fight and sold it out. You telling me you better than Eddie Hurt? I mean, you better than Al Heyman?" And he's like, "Oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. That's why you buy the cheap seat." I said, "Cheap seat." And then the usher, who knows me well, knows who I was. So he turned around and looked. I was like, "Yeah, cheap seat." But without me putting my business out there, I got my own business. I'm well known. I followed 78 from the beginning. My call me a nerd because I'm always online listening to podcasts. He just looked at me like, "Oh, now you got to say something to me." Then Sam Judah came through the crowd to speak to me. So now he looked at me like, "Oh, he really is somebody." So I said, "Yeah." So GT brother, he waved his hand at me and walked off. "Yo, I cannot stand Eddie Hearns. I cannot stand him. Like, he's a fake, he's a fraud. Anything on a kind of contract, so niggas put pressure on him. Keep your foot on his neck and don't take your foot off the gas, brother."
Yes, indeed.
Salute, dog.
You got you, family. Salute.
Appreciate that.
What's your name, family?
Oh, they call me Jeff, but on the line on Yahoo, YouTube. What's my name? I remember the GOAT, of course, for Muhammad Ali. I remember the GOAT.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, family.
All right, yo, 78. I'm gonna hit your channel tomorrow. I want to talk something with you about some business.
Okay, yeah, hit him up. 78 dropped off a little bit ago, but hit him up.
All right, bro.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
take it easy.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
your foot on this man's neck. They don't let Yeti Hearns go.
Already.
Sir, we already on him. All right, fam.
All right.
Dang, he said
That's how New York callers supposed to come with it, man.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
He said that thing was empty. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna go 469. 469. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate you holding, family. What's going on?
Oh man, nothing, man. Just looking at it, man. Cooking dinner for the kids tonight, man.
Yes, indeed. Tell us your name, caller.
Man, LT Green, man. I'm calling out Dallas, Texas.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What's going on, sir?
Oh man, nah, shit, man. Chopping, listening to y'all, man. Chopping up the fam.
Yes, indeed, man. What you feel about the situation, man? Go on, let Eddie Hearn know. You know he listening.
Man, I think Eddie Hearn a fraud, man. The dude a fake, man. And I mean, I don't know who worse, him or Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? We don't know what to do with this AJ situation, man. I don't know, man. They just need to make the fight, man. If we're scared, man, he come over here, kick be towing and shit to the games and shit, and the scared water gonna pop up. Eyes big and shit. I don't know what's wrong with the dude, man. I think they're gonna make the fight though. You know, he came over here for a reason. He wants that dough. He wants that money. And he probably got people at his heels back at his city. You know, calling the names. People coming up to him. Is you scared of him for real? You know, that nigga go to sleep just like us, man. He having dreams and shit. That nigga want to fight. Shit, he's scared, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say he's scared, but you know, shit, he got some doubt in there, man. And he know, man, it's too much weight on his shoulders. He gotta take the fight, man. He gonna have to take it, man. But yeah, I mean, I just want to ask you who y'all think is worse, man. Eddie Hearn, AJ with the duck goose or the Keith Thurman?
Wow, that's a good question. We have to when we end the call, we'll answer that. We'll go around and answer it when we end the call, and let people can cook on it.
All right. Hey, and tell Fanon, man, that he gonna have to unblock me, man, on his channel, man. They doing his test and blocking me. They got me blocked on the channel. I can't never leave nothing.
What's your name? What's your name on YouTube?
LT Green. LT Green.
Yeah, I'll do it right now while I'm listening.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
LT Green?
I'll catch your live stream. Like, yeah, LT Green.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, man. I'll just stop what I'm doing and I'll do it right now. And I'll let you know. I'll just say it when it's done.
Man, they don't leave me on there, man.
Yeah, my bad. I'll get it right.
I appreciate it, though, man.
Yes.
Yeah, no worries, man.
We appreciate your call, family.
All right. Y'all take care, man.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, bro.
Man, you can't. So who's worse? Who's worse with the ducking, man? Is it Keith One Time Thurman, aka to the beat of the fifth month the night, or is it AJ?
Keith Thurman straight up though. You gotta Keith Thurman straight up. Keith Thurman will tell you, I'm not ready. Now you got Joshua making excuses. So
AJ better. AJ's worse with the lion, but Keith Thurman's worse with the ducking.
Since 2015, right from now, he was saying, yeah, give it a year and a quarter. Then he fight somebody else, and he get injured. Then he get injured. Now he injured. Yep. He only gonna fight one time this year. Or probably not even fight this year.
I'm kind of
back next year.
I'm kind of like what you just said, Famous, because you know what I'm saying, when they did the little PBC panel, and Errol Spence was up there, and they was like, "Do you want some of me?"
Just not ready.
Yeah. Then he was like, "You want some of me, motherfucker?" And then Thurman was like, "No." You know what I'm saying? Like Red's daddy.
Pretty much, exactly. He kept it real.
He kept it all the way a buck. So
I'm gonna tell you this right now, you guys. That Anthony Joshua Wilder fight, if they do fight, that's gonna be very brief. I mean, that dude's so damn scared, but he's trying his best to try to make himself not look like a coward for his fans. So that's why his fans know he look like a punk, but they're trying their best too to try to defend that shit when it's indefensible. If you know what I'm saying. So they twisting themselves in the knots to try to make logic out of the illogical. And that's what's so frustrating about this whole goddamn thing. That it's all illogical. And I'm just tired of dealing with the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done talking about it on some real shit. But let's go 832. 832. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you live and direct and full effect out the 832. What's popping on What's Dropping podcast?
What's going on, family? How you feeling?
832.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm feeling like, man, AJ is full of shit right now, man. AJ need to go and give up that chin like my boy 78 Sports Day. He need to go give up that chin, I mean, and we gonna do it again out here in the United States. And it ain't even gonna be no robbery. We gonna rob his skin. We gonna knock that boy out, man. Deontay Wilder, the Bronx Bomber, gonna knock that boy chin off, man. And we gonna knock that boy Jared Curl off, man.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
It's Houston.
We gonna knock that Jericho off that boy head, man, and he ain't gonna want no second fight. I'm telling you now, man. He's the golden sign on the dotted line. That's $50 million, and go give up that chin.
Yes, indeed.
Houston, what?
Tell Eddie Jones to stop playing and go and give up that chin, man.
Bottom line, put that chin in the bag. Bottom line.
LT Green, you good, man.
Say that now?
No. Go ahead, caller. He was talking to LT Green. Go ahead, caller. What'd you say?
Yeah, man, but man, Eddie Hearn and AJ is just playing games up here in the United States, man. So man, we need to put pressure on the American media, the LDBC. Got to keep putting pressure on them boys, man. And I appreciate that, y'all.
Yes, indeed, family.
Already.
Oh man, appreciate the call. Salute.
Most definitely. Y'all take it easy.
Yes, sir. You too. All right, come on. We rounded third, baby. We rounded third. Come on with it. 916. Can you hear us? 916.
Yep, man. It's Ray Sean, Sacramento, man.
What's going on, Sacktown?
What's up, family? Northern California, stand up.
Yep, man. Yep. But, yeah, man. Anthony Johnson. I don't know what the heck is going on with him. He's just confused. Like, listen, man. I don't even know him. Why are you gonna fight Dallas? Well, nobody know you.
Man.
Like, he ain't going to Dallas. Like, that's a funny thing. You act like you want to fight the stadium. You don't even know that you're talking about. So nobody in Dallas knows you. They don't even know you're in California. They think your name is Johnson. It's just sad, man. And then, to be honest, I watched a couple of Eddie Hearn interviews, and you know what's sad? He sounds really desperate. He needs to really sign people because I think he done got into it with some mafia people that done gave him that money, and there's going to be some consequences if he ain't able to supply.
Uh-oh.
Luca Brasi sleep with the fishes.
Yeah, like he looks desperate. Like he's like, I have to come through. You know, like, hell, what's wrong with this guy? Sitting there agreeing and stuff that you know you can't even do. Taking people money and stuff. All right, that's just sad. But yeah, man, don't nobody know Joshua. And we should all just call him Johnson because that's what we seen him introduced as yesterday. So we should just all call him Anthony Johnson. Y'all have a good night, though, man.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate the call, caller. Sacktown in the building. So let me see where we at. Okay, 347. Can you hear us? 347.
Hello.
New York.
Hey, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear us, bro?
Oh yeah. How you doing?
Bless, man. What's going on, family? What's your name?
I go by Rhino.
Okay, Rhino.
Out of Brooklyn, New York.
Yes, sir. Brooklyn, stand up. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and cook.
I ain't got much to say, but I just want to say I'm a big fan of the show. I'm a big fan of 78 as well. I just wanted to say, AJ, aka Ass Juice, he's a fucking bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
He's a bitch ass nigga, and I think he gonna get knocked the fuck out within 4 rounds when the fight happens. And
that's just gonna be what it is.
Okay. It's gonna be a short night, and AJ know it. So, yeah, but 78 there?
Nah, he's 78 dropped off. I think he's somewhere eating some sandwiches.
All right, I want to tell him, a short message. I want to tell him that I think Deontay Wilder could knock out Tyson too.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Let him know Deontay Wilder knock out Tyson too.
Yes, indeed. He'll hear this. He'll listen to this and hear it.
Yeah, keep up the good work. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Tune in.
Yes, sir, family. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
My fault. I cut him short. Let me see. 412. Can you hear us?
What's up? Yeah, it's your boy Bob J.
What's good?
Man, all I can say about AJ, man, I felt the same way Tickets felt today. I listened to his live stream, I felt his pain. I'm like, damn, man, like, why you coming to our country acting like you Trump? Deontay Wilder never did that disrespectful shit. He went to the UK and he said all the UK fans, after the duty, the gold medalist he knocked out, he said, all the UK fans, I want you to know I love you. He said that.
Facts.
But this dude got disrespect in his heart, man. I want Deontay Wilder to pull up on this dude and see the bitch in his heart. That nigga is a bitch. That dude, if he was he's that dude that left the black school and went to the white school, automatically was the best athlete. That's what he is. Dude can't even dunk a basketball.
Damn.
Dude's gonna get that laid out, man. I'm telling you.
Damn. Straight like that. 412. You from Pittsburgh?
Straight like that. You getting laid out, bro.
Yes.
Y'all have a good night, though.
Hold on, 412. 412. You from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. What part? What part of Pittsburgh?
Penn Hills.
Are you from Penn Hills? Huh.
Yeah.
Did you go to Penn Hills High School?
No, I'm from Indiana, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just moved there.
You live there. Okay. Yeah. I spent a lot of time over in Pittsburgh, over in the Hill Street area and so Oakland and all that. But all right, family, we appreciate the call.
All right, just know.
Yes, indeed. Damn. He called him. He said he was the black kid who transferred to the white school and became the best athlete. Is that racist? Hey, 407, what's up, family?
Man, what it is, big dog?
Man, you got it, family. How you?
Man, nothing much. Shout out to the shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to everybody on the panel, big dog. What's going on this job?
Salute. Yes, indeed. Salute, family.
Yeah, man, this is real good, man. I just can't drop in on this real quick, though.
Go ahead and cook, family.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much you already know what the deal is, man. It's awesome. All this bullshit that's going on, AJ, all this drama cream. This man is but a 6'6", 250-pound fucking diva.
Damn.
And then he got his 5'4" ass manager / pimp, Eddie Hearn, trying to figure out with his shade tree ass manager come out. Adrian Broner don't even know the time this shit ass guy. That's our B-level fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this goof ass nigga got his own career, go to state, sitting down trying to hang out with Stephen Curry, like they the light skin connection or some shit.
Is this the problem with women going
What's going on, blood, man? What's going on, Trap House? You know it's your boy.
Hey,
What's up, brother?
Louis, Westport County. Blood, what's up, man?
Man, what it is, bro? This shit here is aggravating as fuck. I usually don't call in, man, but this shit silly as hell. You got this goof ass Euro fan nigga coming around on here. Knowing you don't fight the man. Knowing that I damn know you scared of the man. How the hell you take you $50 million just to have sex? Man, this is just ridiculous, bro, to be honest with you.
Yes, indeed. That's a true story, family. That's a true story. But we appreciate your call, family.
No problem, man. I just want to say, man, it takes a special type of whole motherfucker to sneak in, to sneak this to do.
That's true. That's a true story.
Blood in here.
Yeah, Blood, you got to mute yourself, bro. It's feedback.
What's up, Blood? You hear me?
And I got to hit this quick. I hit it with y'all. And much love to the family. Smack. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. Y'all hear me?
Yes, indeed. Appreciate it, family.
All right.
Yeah, we hear you, Blood. Yeah, man. Listen,
what's up, baby?
Listen, I'm not in a real good spot right now to where I could to really get into it, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get off of here, but I just wanted to say, I didn't know that Anthony Joshua. I know he's in the country. I heard he came on the ESPN today. I'm something about seeing how clear was Deontay Wilder that first of all, no one has ever in history, no champion has ever had a challenge to say, well, where was this guy when he was behind any unit, some new families. And I want to say to all of you guys, man, I agree with Fanon. Too many of you guys are trying to be nice to this guy, Anthony Joshua, always talking about, I'm going to wait and see and all that. That talk is over, okay? You need to put him on blast. When we want to overflow the market, Google, with Anthony Joshua is a coward. So when that's typed in, coward and Anthony Joshua go together. And your titles of your videos, put coward, put something, chicken, something there, so we could put it out there that this guy is known as a ducker and a coward, and stop being nice to this guy and saying I'm trying to play it fair and stuff, because they don't play fair with us. So cut the bullshit out, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on camera, is I? Am I on camera?
Nah, we just see you with that Ryan O'Neal hat.
What you said?
We just see you with that Ryan O'Neal Superfly hat.
Yeah, the 1975 classic. I'm sorry.
The slickback, the grade A slickback, the Ron O'Neal slickback.
Hey, nah, that's a straight fro right there, baby.
No disrespect. My brother.
Yeah, man. So that's all I want to say, man. I agree. I mean, the stuff that this guy is probably coming into this country to just show his face. He realizes now, like we've been saying for years, that he's not popular over here. So he's going to show his face so he could promote a fight with Big Baby Miller and get more known. And it's our job to destroy this guy's image. We have to. We have to. Guys like that, if we're going to get boxing back to where we need it to be, we have to do our part. So stop with this nice shit. I'm talking all of y'all. If I see any of y'all making some videos talking about being fair down the middle, I'm cutting that shit off. I swear. I swear. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who. I'm cutting it off. I want to hear that shit.
Hey, can I ask a question real quick? Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to ask you guys a question, and maybe all y'all got a different take on it. So, what exactly happened with the Anthony Joshua? I'm sorry, the Deontay Wilder and Klitschko situation? Because, I've actually come across people saying that Wilder, seemed to have ducked Klitschko, but I know that there's a technical reason behind it that I'm not quite sure of. So,
he never he didn't duck Klitschko. That's some bullcrap. Okay, he was presented to Klitschko at one point. All right, and Klitschko there's actually footage out there. I found it a while back, and I think it was 78 or someone who had referred it, but where, Klitschko didn't want to fight. Klitschko didn't really want to fight himself. He didn't want to fight. So that's bullshit. And then, Anthony Joshua, when Vitaly Klitschko retired, Bermane Stiverne got a shot at the belt, and Deontay Wilder went after Bermane Stiverne because Klitschko was the he was the cash cow. He was making crazy demands. Anthony Joshua caught a Klitschko who was coming off of a loss and didn't have belts anymore. That's what they failed to realize. This is not the Klitschko champion that he beat. He beat the guy who was already taking his belts from, okay? And he was coming off of a loss. And not only that, inactive for almost 2 years, man. You know what I'm saying? So, they need to cut the bullshit. And guys like Max Kellerman, he's good for nothing if he let Anthony Joshua say that stuff about where was he at this point. Why didn't he just tell him? Like, look, man, it was during the time when the Klitschkos had the belt. Vitaly had one. Vladimir had the other. They had other plans in place. You know what? I'm going to do a whole video on that. I promise you.
Hey,
the next week, do a whole video.
Max Kellerman is still trying to get on the HBO.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Jesse Wyatt in the super chat. He says Wilder needs to go on the same tour throughout the United States like basketball game and other high level resources and expose AJ as a fraud.
Blood.
Go.
Hey man,
Yes.
you realize that when he talking about that 20-0, where was he when he had 20 fights? Larry Holmes didn't win his WBC belt till he had 31 fights, and Larry Holmes would beat the piss out of Anthony Joshua. So when
Larry Holmes
title shot doesn't matter. What can you do when you fighting that guy today? He ain't got a time machine to go backwards and fight that dude when he was in fucking junior high school. That just doesn't. I mean, it's not answering the question. The dude who right now is calling you out, says you can't beat him now, and his response to that question is, where was he 5 years ago?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's jump back in here and take a couple more callers, man, before we get out of here.
Let me say this real quick. Hey, Blood. Hey, I've been killing Anthony Joshua, man. I've been killing him.
All right, I gotta get to the calls, bro.
786.
I missed a lot of the shit that happened today.
Hey, Blood, you on camera, bro?
Turn your stuff off. I want your stalkers to see. 786.
See, that's why I don't like doing this, man. Okay, thank you.
786.
Hey, man, you get that full grown beard though, dog. I need to get that.
Yo.
Yeah. What's up, bro? What's up, 786?
Lead them young girls along.
LDBC, man. What's up, Junior the Truth, bro?
Man, you got it, family.
Stewart, man. Caller from Miami,
Rob, what's up, baby?
man. Yeah, man.
I'm all about that Bunny Chenko.
Oh yeah, quick, bro. I see your boy Easter. He posted on Instagram. He down there in Miami, or he at the road in Palm Beach.
In Palm Beach. Mm-hmm.
Trying to get that work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna still starch his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but anyway though.
Go ahead, family.
Let's get to this AJ bullshit, man. Man, AJ a bona fide fuck nigga for real, man. Nigga, bitch made fuck nigga, man. He out there, man. Let me tell you something, bro.
God, dog.
Man, it's like he playing poker. He didn't put all his chips in the middle, knowing he bluffing. Nigga call his ass. I call his ass in a heartbeat, man. You bluffing, homie. He ain't about this shit, man. Man, let me tell you, man. They heard they two of a kind. They talk their talk. They telling lies. I don't believe shit them guys say, man. You know what I'm saying? He over here trying to get some publicity in America, trying to build his brand, and he ain't trying to fight Wilder. Stephen A. Smith, in that interview, he should have told him, "Yo, hey man, Wilder offered you $50 million. That's what you wanted. So what's the problem?" That's what he should have said.
Yep, that's
what happened when you don't know about boxing.
Yeah, Rob. But see the thing though, Rob.
Man, he talking. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, bro. Show call. Go ahead.
Nah, he talking all that bullshit about on my 19th fight, I was fighting Klitschko for the world championship. Oh, for Deontay Wilder's 19th fight, he was in Canada. At me right now, y'all at world class level. Let's get it going. All that shit don't matter, bro.
That's all them smoke screens. And I'm with you though, Rob. It's obvious he don't want no smoke, man. Bottom line. And I'm at the point now where I can really truly stop talking about it for real, and I'll be cool.
Yeah. And the man faking, bro. He a bitch nigga, man. Bust ass nigga, man. He ain't about that shit, man. I can't wait for Wilder to start his ass, bro.
Hey, but Junior the Truth.
Yeah.
Junior the Truth and the caller. Don't stop talking about it, because if you stop talking about it, you do Deontay Wilder a disservice. Deontay Wilder really is trying to make it.
About it, bro.
Exactly. Hey, the caller, you from Florida, brother?
Yeah,
from Florida?
What's his name?
Yeah, I'm from Miami, blood. This Robert Stewart, blood.
Oh,
what's up?
What's up, Rob?
Shout out to my brother from Miami, man, down there in Florida, man, right here.
What's going on, Rob?
You got to keep putting the heat on these guys, man. You got to keep putting the heat on AJ. We got to flood the market with AJ is a coward, because I typed 78 did this video years ago. Anyone who was subscribed to 78 Fight News, and he put in coward boxer, and Floyd Mayweather's name came up all over the place because there was so many people flooding the market. We got to do that with Anthony Joshua. When we put coward boxer in, Anthony Joshua face guy. And another thing too, he's over here listening to a bunch of people like Mike Tyson. I'm sure he gonna visit him. He hanging out with Floyd Mayweather, all the wrong people that's gonna talk him away out of this fight. And they're not doing him though. They're not looking at his best interest. This man is being offered $50 million. Ain't nobody offered Floyd $50 million. Floyd had to go out there and work for that shit. He should be telling Anthony Joshua to take the $50 million. But somebody like him is going to tell him now, wait, make Deontay Wilder wait. The fans don't matter. I'm telling you now, all that pussy shit, I'm not with it, man. Him hanging out with Floyd and all, that's a bad sign to me. That's just that's more people who's going to.
Hey, but blood. But you know what? 3 years ago, when people thought you was picking on Floyd, now everything done came out, man. So, good job, man.
Yes, indeed. Shout out, Rob. Though we appreciate the call, family.
Oh, you know, love y'all guys. Keep it up, bro.
Yes, sir. It's all love, all love. Shout out to Shamzilla's Hot Seat Boxing, man, in the super chat. He says LDBC all day. DW need to pull up on that diva. Period. And he was agreeing with you there, blood. He was agreeing with you. Hold on, let me see. There we 845. Charles D.
You already know, man. I'm back, man.
What's up, man? Go ahead, family.
Man, that Brooklyn Styles nigga, yo, block this nigga, man.
Come on, man. That's your man. Go take that crowbar to him, man.
Please.
I'm not gonna hit this nigga with no crowbar. If I see this little nigga, I'm putting hands on him.
No.
50 that.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what they want us to do, man. You're not using your brain.
Nigga, he in Brooklyn, I'm in the Bronx. It's two different animals. We put animals.
That was it, man. You just called in the thread Brooklyn.
The boogie down Bronx. The boogie down.
VX, my hometown.
He ain't beating up no boxer, man. Come on.
Yo, Blood, what's good?
Hey, what's up, my brother? Who did?
Blood be snapping.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm in a bad place tonight, or else I'll be snapping right now, but I'm not in a good spot right now, or else I would.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. Let's keep this. Let's keep this thing moving. We appreciate your second call, Charles D. We appreciate you, family. We're gonna keep this thing moving, though.
All right. I'm out, though.
Salute. All right, 514. Let me see. Let's see if I can get you up in here. Damn, this shit ain't. That's because it's time to shut this down. My wife up
Get
there.
some better phone service, 514.
Wife up there stomping.
You ain't on that Obama phone, is you? Can you hear us, 514?
What up? I'm here, baby.
What's up, family?
What's up, fam, man? Look, they got three duckers out there. They got Keith Thurman. You got Adonis Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Deontay Wilder. I mean, not Deontay Wilder. You got
shit! Wait.
AGUCG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting right, fam. Before I got in, I was getting right. I was doing
Hey, goddamn it! I understand. Goddamn it, shit, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't no shame in my game. Shit.
Go ahead.
I love y'all, fam, man. Look, I cut the game off to listen to y'all, bro.
Man, that's love,
That's
man.
what's up.
Hey, did you roll up one?
Yeah. They don't want. They're not worried about legacy, man. They're just trying to like hold the fucking titles hostages and shit. And that's a bunch of bullshit because like Adonis Stevenson with the WBC, he fucked the whole light heavyweight for like 3 or 4 years, bro.
Facts.
You got AJ talking this. I got 4 belts or 3 belts, whatever. So we know Wilder the fucking man. We know Wilder will stretch his ass because he trying now. At first, Wilder say, okay, here go to 50 million. He come up with it. Now it's a problem. Because now you trying, I want to fight here because my man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yes, indeed. You know they listening. Tell them.
Well, one more thing, bro. I want to tell my man either for 9 or fucking Blood or Barbershop. One of them niggas they be on that ass, bro. But Bernard, I was a diehard Bernard fan, bro. But I fell off with that shit with the fucking not saying nothing about the fucking racism, bro. I fell the fuck off, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And bro, look, I gotta get away to send y'all something in the super chat because I respect y'all. I've been just hitting y'all because I'm like. Love y'all, respect y'all, bro, and I support y'all 100. It's gonna be bigger in the future. This shit is growing. I know it, and I know it's growing.
Yes,
hey, brother, and we love you too, man. We appreciate the hell out of folks like you, man. It's good-hearted people like you, man, and diehard supporters like you that make the LDBC, and we appreciate listening in, man, as always, man, and just showing love, man, because every last caller, every last subscriber makes a damn difference. So much respect to you, brother, and much love as well.
Yes, sir.
Y'all and what y'all doing, bro. My real name, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck. My real name is Carl Ant. I'm a professional fighter. My record is 24 wins, 8 losses, 15 knockouts, 2 draws, bro.
God, dog. That's what's up.
I've been working in fucking Adrian Diakonu, but I'm up here training people in Canada now. I'm from New Orleans, bro, but I follow y'all, bro. I'm behind y'all. I support y'all 100 because y'all talk the real shit.
Yes, indeed. And we appreciate you, man. And you know, you welcome on our platform at any given time, family. We really, truly appreciate you, and we appreciate that love, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Love y'all, bro, and keep it up. And I'm gonna keep on hitting them likes and all that shit, bro.
Yes, indeed. We love you
Much
too,
love,
man.
brother.
A minute.
Real shit, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's real.
Thank you.
That shit real, man. Let's go ahead on and wrap it up, man. We're gonna take these 2 more callers, man. I appreciate y'all hanging in on the line with me for sure. These 2 callers, man, they've been waiting a little bit. So let's go ahead on and
let's go on and get them in here. Yeah.
let's go ahead on and get them in here. They must be on them Obama phones, man. Some Obama phones, man.
Done bought a damn Eddie Hearn. Done bought one of them Eddie Hearn phones, man. You know, when the phones hang up automatically.
I think so.
When you ask them about the Wilder fight, hey, you gonna fight Wilder? Click.
917. Can you hear us?
New York in the building.
What's up, 917? What's going on, family?
What's going on, brother?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
This is Boogie from the Bronx.
What's up?
I've been following your guys, man. Peace to the LDBC. I really appreciate y'all. I'm a real boxing fan, but I've been following these suckers for a minute, and I don't like the sucker shit they doing. Eddie Hearn got a forked tongue. He say this, he say that. He always contradicting himself. All it come down to is they don't want this fight. They playing too many games. Well, Al Hammond laid the money out. What's the deal? Like, get it popping. We already know what it is, though. They're afraid of that Alabama slammer. Once the man, Deontay Wilder, touch that chin, forehead, anything, is a wrap. Because, I mean, even against Joseph Parker, your man Parker caught, what's his name, Joshua with a couple of decent shots, and he didn't take them too well. And we already know the minute Wilder catch him one good, clean shot, I believe he ain't going to be able to get up like he did with that Klitschko thing. He had done deal. So, I mean, that's just the bottom line, man. They're afraid, and they know that once your man Wilder get all them belts, they ain't going to be able to touch it again. He going to be pretty much a wrap. I mean, Wilder deserved that, though, man. He put in more work, in my opinion, than Joshua did.
Thanks.
So I just think that my man Wilder is going to clean him up the minute he get an opportunity as a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you obviously see the fair. Hearn is afraid. He said it several times. Oh, it's a very dangerous fight. Very dangerous. You already know what it is, man. One punch, you know, is a wrap. That money train is going to stop right there. You know that. That's all this is all about. So they posturing, they bullshitting, they trying to prolong their situation and make as much money as they can. If you offer somebody $50 million after the dude said, yo, I'm going to take $50 million, I'll take it tomorrow, and then, yo, they come with the bag and now all of a sudden you got all this other, you know, excuses and shit. Like, come on, B. I'm not feeling that whatsoever.
Hey, Junior.
Man, it's plain sucker shit. So
Question
I really want to see them fight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That's my opinion on it.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate it, Ox, man. We appreciate your call, family.
Question for the caller, Junior.
Hold on, Ox. Hold on, Ox. They got a question for you. Coach got a question for you, Ox. Hold on. Go ahead, Coach.
Ox, man, I got a question. Listen, man, let me ask you this. Listen, let's say if you about to buy a new car and Eddie Hearn walked out. Hey, what the fuck would you say? Seriously.
You said what? Say that again.
If you buying a new car and Eddie Hearn walked out as your salesman, what would you say to that? I mean, I'm just kind of curious, man. You seem like a straightforward guy.
Right. You know what I would say, man? I would say keep it pushing.
That's how we talk in the city, man. Keep it pushing, my guy.
The car back fucking with you.
My guy.
Car back. Whatever it is, I need the car back. You can't trust him, man. He's full of shit. He don't even got no good game with him, though. Like Don King had, we know Don King was a hustler, but his game was good, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's an amateur, man. He talk too much. He talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? He don't have no control over what he do. It seems like he always want to talk to everybody and everything like that, and always exposing himself. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, you know he's a con artist. Straight up. I wouldn't buy a car from a dude like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out of here. They got the hood in New York, man. I already know that. You can't fuck with him. You know that.
Yes,
he's
indeed.
like Poppy Lot. I don't mean to diss the Poppies, but you don't buy a car from Poppy Lot in the Bronx.
Super facts. Super facts.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, Box, man. We appreciate your call, family.
No doubt.
All right.
No doubt.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
In a
You
minute.
got it. I appreciate y'all. All right.
All right.
Yo, Junior, real quick. New York held it down today.
Man, New York
We held it down.
Yeah, New York did their thing, man. We got it, man.
Except for that one nigga.
Come on, man. Man, come on, man.
Lomachenko,
That one nigga was out of there, bro.
Lomachenko can't beat Terrence Crawford. I mean, I thought that dude was trying to represent New York in a bad way.
Back-to-back weeks, bro.
He tried to give New York an L. He was trying hard too.
Man, he was trying his best, man. Man, we we did the most, and we didn't totally over.
The balance, man. That's what he's doing. He's just trying to keep the balance.
Yes, sir. So parting shots, man. Well, let's open it up. Parting shots before we get ready to go, man. Y'all, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, A Juicy J, Ash Juice, whatever you want to call them. They listening, man. So go ahead, man, with your parting shots. Call them a coward, some bitch, whatever.
I agree with what Blood said, man. Blood said we just got to stay on them, man. It should be the point where you look up clown boxer, you know what I'm saying, type that shit in, and Anthony Joshua should pop right up. So we can't be nice about this shit, man. We got to just expose this guy for what he is, and Eddie Hearn. So I agree 100% with what Blood said.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, we've done the most.
Line too, man. I follow line just like what Blood said. We got to stay on them, and for 9. Called it out too, but the thing is, I didn't never even see the ESPN video. But I was going off a ticket. Ticket was amped up, so I'm like, God damn! I know ticket was amped earlier, so I was like, I take it first.
With no voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Trap.
Yo,
Ticket had me crying last night, bro. If I say crying, I mean crying. Like, yo, Ticket be having me dead. He be going off.
Yeah, Ticket, man. I can't wait till we all get together in one place, man. That shit's gonna be. That shit.
They gonna be able to handle it, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Junior, let me tell you, brothers.
Go ahead.
Anybody who see Eddie, if anybody see Anthony Joshua, anybody, okay, y'all need to get in touch with one of us, man. We get this message out to Wilder, man, and need to pull up on him, man. Matter of fact, this dude shouldn't walk anywhere without somebody sending a message that this dude is there, so Wilder can pull up on this guy.
Yes, indeed.
Drop locations.
I said it earlier, man, and I really stand on that. I said somebody needs to go ahead when they see him run down on him like they did Keith Thurman, and just run, just video record yourself and run and at him and yell, fight Wilder.
He was in my city yesterday, man, and I was at work, and I'm like, this is some straight up bullshit. This motherfucking then popped up in my city. Over there, and then funny thing though, because my boy was at the game last night. When they said they put him on a jumbotron and he got no kind of reaction whatsoever, motherfucker like, who the fuck is that? Right. I'm telling you, motherfuckers were thinking this nigga played for the San Francisco 49ers or the Oakland Raiders, man. They had no idea who this nigga was, bro, whatsoever. And people were trying to tell you, that's why he was sitting there with the celebrities. I said, no one cheered for his ass because no one know the nigga. I don't care. He just here. Yes. Anthony Joshua was a regular nigga in Oakland, man, until he opened his mouth with that UK voice. That motherfucker would have been stripped like a motherfucker if he was walking down 66, 98th Avenue, 105th, 73rd, Lockwood, any of them places. That motherfucker would have been stripped immediately on site, especially when he opened up his mouth with that UK voice.
Hey, Junior, on site, they should introduce that nigga to that World Star immediately.
Man, I just want him to yell at him, man. I think I want him to do some harm. But if you get him on video yelling at him, fight Wilder, and get an adverse reaction, like I said, I got 100
Exactly.
on it. I got 100 on it. I'll send 100 to you to your PayPal or whatever.
You know, Black Fight Fan would definitely send you $1,000 if you do that.
Right. Yeah, I ain't got no 1,000 on it, but you have 1,100. You have 1,100. You add it together. You feel me? But man, thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Really, truly appreciate it. Shout out to the LDBC, man, Lions Den boxing community. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Smoke City Mobcast here on YouTube, presented by the LDBC. Also, be sure to follow all of our social media links that we have posted in our videos, man. It gives you the links to all of the LDBC via social media outlets. So follow us, man. We really truly appreciate it, and we'll catch y'all next week.